All right, we're live. Here we go. How's everybody doing?
Hello, doing great. How are you?
Good, good, good. I just saw the most awesome thing right now I've never seen in my life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what were you saying, Rose? What was it again? Yeah, go ahead and give us a rundown of what you just saw, because that's probably very interesting to probably everybody.
Yeah, it was cool. All right, so I'm outside, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm just, you know how you just look at the stars and stuff, and this one star is like kind of has a red tint and it's blinking red and white, and then underneath it, to the left, lower, there was looked like a really distant star, and then all of a sudden it's booking. It went past that star, the one that's blinking with the red and white, past that, and did the reversed candy cane. In the oh, it was crazy. It was going really really fast. I've never seen that before, so I'm kind of excited about that. But anyways, all right, welcome everybody.
Huh, wow.
Let's
Yeah, welcome to the
yeah.
fake NASA scams exposed after show. How's everybody doing tonight?
Great, great yourself.
Yay!
Awesome. Looks like
Right.
we got a bunch of NASA supporters here to help us out on our hangout rows.
Yeah.
We've been having lots of requests all day, especially for the last couple hours, for me to talk about this subject with our wonderful atheists and secular believing Christians, as they say. So, what do we get started on, guys? Why don't we let these NASA supporters tell us what they want us to talk about?
Tell us what they want us to talk about.
Yeah, they need to tell us
Well,
what we're supposed to talk about here. They got some serious issues going on.
okay. Well, who wants to start? Keefe, since you started the hangout, that why don't you go ahead and start from the beginning, quickly run down so we can get to the business.
All right. Well, we just basically ran a hangout where, basically, I just received a notification, and Pillbox said you should make a hangout about this. So I said, all right, I'll do so, kind of thing. So I decided to look at the video, and I was like, hey, this would probably make a really good debunking session, kind of like what Redline has done in the past. So I said, I definitely have to get my boy Redline on this shit. So I did, called him up, called up a few other people. We sat down, and we debunked the fuck out of the video. And now we have a bunch of things that we can basically prove you on wrong
Right,
on.
relax,
So,
keep it. Try to keep the language a little bit cleaner. I know you say you're a Christian. Try to pretend for at least
yeah,
the
like
hangout. Thanks.
you haven't used any bad words before.
Well,
Can
we try
can
to keep a
someone post the
PG show. We
watch
want
time?
everybody to be able to watch this, so let's just keep it nice and friendly, everybody. I know you're going to be upset, and that this is true to your heart that you believe in the space program, because most of you guys are big fans of science fiction, Star Wars, Star Trek, so you love thinking about going to Mars. I know that's where your ultimate life goal is, so we're going to try to help you out. Trust me.
Oh boy. All right.
Well, now
So,
you're
So
putting words
what'd you
into
guys think? Let me just ask you real quick. What'd you guys think of those bubbles coming out of the spacesuits that the Chinese and Russians and Americans show on that video?
I like how their so-called bubbles have clear defined edges or on tumbling. Definitely doesn't look like any bubbles here on Earth. If I remember correctly, bubbles don't have nice, clean, defined, sharp edges and tubble.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know what
weird.
you were looking at. It clearly looks like bubbles, like underwater bubbles to me. I'm not really sure what goggles you're using. Are those NASA goggles, Redline?
It's called a video editor in frame-by-frame slow motion.
Right. Anybody, did you guys see the picture of how they supposedly, I guess, train underwater in those facilities while they're training for being on space missions, supposedly?
Yeah, it's the best. It's a good simulator. It's not the real thing, though.
Right. Isn't that weird how they do that? They train underwater, and then now we're seeing bubbles during actual supposed space
we
orbiting
just told you it wasn't
missions.
bubbles.
Oh, I know. That's all you got to do is say it's not bubbles. You see that, Rose? They just say it's
Well,
not bubbles, and
No,
magically it's not
we even
bubbles. So
showed it
that's
wasn't
convenient.
bubbles. Fred, you still
Okay,
bet.
so you just deny it. Okay, so all you guys ever do is just deny what it actually
No,
is.
that is bubbles, dude. It's not space trash. Okay, first off, that is bubbles. They're underwater. They lied and said that they're in space when they weren't.
The
So,
the the
you.
idea that it could be bubbles has actually been said before, which is why what we did is we didn't just assert it. What we actually did was I downloaded the video with a Google downloader. It only goes up to 720p, Sally, because the video is only 720p. But I put it in my editor, zoomed in on it, went through it frame by frame, and you can actually see a clear, distinct tumbling to whatever that object is. Now, what is that object? I don't know, but we got to ask ourselves this question. What is the characteristics of a bubble? A bubble, by definition, does not have clear, defined edges and tumbles. And if you would like, I can screen share right now, and we can go on the video editor right now and go through it frame by frame
Go ahead.
right now.
Go.
Sure,
Right
let's
now.
go ahead,
Go.
man. Right now. Let's go.
I want to
Let's
see
it.
this.
Go ahead and do this.
Right on.
Opening the video editor right now.
Right on. Thank you. I want to see it because
No,
I'm
I
open.
wonder if
you
these
want to prove it's
anomalies.
wrong, prove it's wrong.
Yeah, I wonder if these anomalies change direction at all, which would be very interesting in space in a vacuum if they change direction.
When you're dealing with a rotating mass like a ship as it's going around the planet, gee, I wonder how that would interact with the line of sight with one anchored to a rotating vessel.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
wait
funny
for the
how
next
that
excuses
works.
why we see them change direction, because we know there's no air blowing in space, so we'll see.
The air and space thing, yeah, you're right. There is no air in space. Atmosphere is so thin, practically non-existent. We get that. But the only thing I'm hearing is that we don't know what's going on, therefore conspiracy. That's not how we reach accurate conclusions. Simply claiming ignorance on it is not evidence against something.
Right. Actually, we're not saying we don't know what's going on. We're saying we obviously know what's going on. That's the thing. So we obviously know. That's what we're saying.
Obviously no.
What's up, Jesus?
The only thing I'm seeing is the exact opposite.
Hey guys, can I just cut in for a second? I don't mean to step on anyone's toes. I just kind of dropped in. Someone passed me the link. I haven't seen this footage, but is there actually like evidence that it's underwater, other than it just kind of looks like it, in your opinion?
Well, they do admit that they do mock space, supposedly space underwater. So this is a real facility, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, this
but
footage, is there evidence that this footage that you guys are talking about has been conclusively proven or anything? Like, other than it just kind of looks like bubbles or whatever, is there any actual evidence that it was underwater?
Let me answer the question. Can I answer the question? Hey, relax, Wolf, relax. Let me answer the question because they're asking me a question. Yes, the best evidence is the reflection of a guy in a scuba tank inside one of the bubbles in the space station, so I can't wait for us to go over that footage.
So you see a bubble and you justify that with saying you saw a scuba tank.
No, there is a scuba tank. No.
See, that's how crazy these deniers are. They're so psychotic, they just have to literally make these false statements.
Well, hang on, man.
Listen,
No point straw manning.
Listen to what I'm saying. You can see a guy in a scuba tank inside the space station. So good luck trying to debunk that.
Which is why we brought this up. Now this is a
I can't wait to actually see it, Redline. Yeah.
Yeah, and guess what? We'll go ahead and show it. And here's the cool thing about this video editor, guys. Not only can we go through this frame by frame, but another thing that we can do is we can actually zoom in on the object in question. And this is the point I want to make. So we all are going to go ahead and see this. Let me go to the very beginning. Put it a little bit beforehand, There it is. So there's the so-called bubble in question. Here's a higher quality image of it. So we'll deal with the higher quality one because that's easier for me. So let's go ahead and zoom in on it. So whoop, there's the object in question right here. Now I'm going to zoom in on it so that you guys can see it because the editor is very small on it. So hang on,
well, the footage you're showing I have not seen. I've seen footage where there's multiple bubbles coming out. There's like 4 or 5, not just one little object. But this is the video that's in question right now. So this is what we're going to analyze. Fine, that's fine.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm closing in the frame on this guy's helmet right here, and you're going to actually see this on the actual editor. So here is a close-up of the guy's visor. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this frame by frame. All right, watch this. All right, so we zoomed in on it right here. So look at the orientation of this dot. Now I'm going to go by it frame by frame. See how it gets longer, then it gets smaller, it gets longer, and then smaller. And then as it gets over to the guy's helmet, it actually disappears a bit, but I'll keep going, keep going, keep going. Damn it. Let me put a little bit more.
So disappearing meaning that it's transparent.
No. It just means that the object's white and the guy's image is white. The camera can't cope. But if we look at the guy's visor, in the bit where we can see it, right here, you can actually see a clear, distinct tumbling. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit, or better yet, not zoom in. I'm going to make this preview even wider so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Let me get access to the actual timeline. That would help. You actually see a clear, distinct tumbling. Now moving backwards, moving forwards. See it tumble? Bubbles don't tumble. Bubbles don't have clear defined edges to actually tumble. So what some people claim are bubbles do not fit the characteristics of bubbles as we know them to be. Bubbles, by definition, do not have clear defined edges. This is just one piece of evidence. So, Pillbox, this is from the video you sent me. At what time code do you want me to fast forward to that proves your point, and then we'll analyze that next?
Well, so far you're helping my point, which shows a bubble leaving the helmet of the spacesuit. And why does it go up just as if it's trying to rise to the surface inside of a pool or body of water? Why is it rising above exactly as it would if it was a bubble?
The thing is that you have to think of orientation. Now, if we were to see this exact object rising down, would that mean that they were upside down in the water tank? The fact is that based because
but that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing it rise up. So clearly they're right side up, and that's why bubbles go up towards the surface. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but do bubbles have clear defined edges and tumble as they're rising?
I don't see clear defined edges. I don't see clear defined edge. I don't know what he's talking about.
If this is space, like you're claiming it is, well, how do you know what bubbles are like in space? It's a vacuum. So how do you know how they're gonna react if that's what you're saying?
He's saying it's not a bubble. He's saying it's an anomaly, an unknown object flying at 17,000 miles an hour with these guys outside the space station.
Relative speed is not 17,000 miles an hour. Are you seeing the same footage I'm seeing? Sure, they may be orbiting.
What's the speed then they're going, Redline?
Or relative to what? The astronaut or the Earth?
Relative to the speed that the object is circumnavigating the Earth.
Circumnavigating the Earth. So relative to the
going around in a don't these things that you're talking about go in a orbit around the Earth at like 20 or 17,000 miles an hour? I mean, what do you think the speed is?
Yeah, I understand that, but what you're asking me, you're asking two different questions. You're asking me what is the speed relative to the astronauts, and then what's the speed relative to the Earth? Those are two different objects that we need to take into consideration.
Right, but here's the problem. Why is it basically escaping at a very fast rate away from the astronaut? If you were in space, things just float away very slowly unless they're propelled. It just seems like I just don't understand what you're saying.
Not necessarily.
It just seems like it's an obvious bubble. I don't understand. I think you guys are dead in the water on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately not, because if you were to tell me that bubbles, the fact that we take away gravity, or we take away G, I should say, from the equation does not all of a sudden change bubbles into having clear defined shapes and tumbling.
Right, flying away from the suit, Redline? Why is it flying away from the suit as if they're in a tank and it's a bubble? Why is it not just staying with them? Why is it an anomaly just doesn't show up and it slowly might go away? Why is it acting as if they're in a body of water? I just don't understand how you can see
acting as if they're in a body of water. First of all,
yeah, you're just kind of interpreting it that way, man.
I zoomed. I did the hang on. Adius,
why don't you just play it at normal speed? Why can't we just watch it at normal speed? Why don't you just play the video at normal speed and let's watch these things fly away?
Because this is what we do proper investigation. We zoom in, we do it frame by frame, and what we're seeing when we zoom in and do it frame by frame is we see a tumbling motion. Bubbles don't tumble; they don't have clear defined edges.
Yeah, if we watch it at normal speed, then we're not gonna be able to analyze.
We can
watch it because it looks like a bubble floating away from the sun.
Okay. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch this section at normal speed. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. See? There's really not nothing there. There's a zoom in, and we have to take it frame by frame. And then when we do that, all right, this is clear right here.
There it goes.
I just put a link on the side that shows the bubbles in regular time. It's right there in the chat room.
Yeah, why can't you just play it at regular time? I mean, we can make it out for ourselves.
I'll download that video in a second. Let me look this. Let me show this. Okay, so this is actually a good frame right here. Here we see that it's the object, whatever the fuck it is elongated. So you have it from here to here. If I were to go to the next frame up, now look at it. It's elongated up, up, not side to side. That proves that it's tumbling.
A circular object that's just a sphere technically can't tumble like that because it's not
How do
long
you
enough.
know that? How do you know
They're
that?
saying, listen, Rose, listen to what he's saying. He thinks that bubbles hold shape.
Oh my god!
You're
Seriously.
telling me
I've
you're
seen bubbles. Listen, you can you can get soap. You can get
Oh,
soap.
really? Word insane
Yeah,
ones.
actually, what you can do is, I mean, you can just look at it from, I mean, there are satellites actually working around there, see, the thing is, there's actually 2,500 of these satellites working, and that the remaining objects are space junk, technically known as orbital debris, and these are parts such as, like nose cone shrouds, hatch covers, rocket bodies, and other parts. So it's totally possible that this could be any one of those like debris that happen to be out there. That doesn't include
Right,
the
and it just
who knows? It
that
might be something that's like
0.3 inches.
But that's your
It happens to
assumption.
be.
That's your
No,
assumption. There's
no.
a
You,
Well,
you,
you're-
you can actually look that up if you actually have the competence.
Excuse me, but you guys are assuming that it's bubbles. I mean, I haven't seen you guys present any evidence.
Yeah,
I think
since
I've
you
looked
guys are
at that
always trying to
video that
say
you
it's
put in the
fake.
side. Excuse me. Sorry, I was just gonna say I checked out the video you put in the side, and all I see is like ice debris, and like ice debris is really common on the outside of these things.
Motherfucker. How do you say if I have the
It doesn't look like a
confidence, I can
Bible.
look it up? Wait,
Bible? You mean bubble?
you're gonna make. Hey,
What?
wait, you're making personal attacks. Why? You're saying if I have the confidence to look it up, you're gonna make
Because
a
it's
personal
Who, me?
attacks. I'm not
What do you
personally
expect?
attacking you.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to
Yeah.
Wolf.
Well, you're the one that
Talking
took
to
it
you.
personally.
Pretty
He's
much.
just making a point.
If I have the
Oh,
competence to look it up, that is attacking.
Ah, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Hey,
Not
If
really.
you want to take it
All
that
right.
way.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
Anyways,
now-
it's ice debris. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so I did what is known as a shitload of zooming on this. So basically, what we've reduced this image now is just to a bunch of pixels. So if this doesn't get any clearer, I don't know what else I can do here. Then it just might be a moot point.
Yeah,
But
but things in
here we
space don't
see-
act that way, Redline. In a
let me-
vacuum,
let
things
me-
don't
hang
fly
on,
away
let-
from
let him
bodies.
explain,
That's not how it
man.
works in a vacuum.
Let me finish.
Well, so far he's
Okay,
dead wrong. He's just
so
let him
alive.
explain.
we have
He had no choice.
we have a cursor. Look at my mouse cursor. I'm sure you guys can see it. If we were to look at this cursor, here and here is the edge of the object in question. Now, I'm going to go one frame afterwards. So there we see now it goes from top to bottom, not left to right. Whatever this object is, it's clearly tumbling. And if it's tumbling, that does not meet the characteristics of a freaking bubble in a water tank. I have
so
a
bubbles
pool.
don't tumble and change shape. You're saying bubbles hold a fixed shape, Redline.
Bubbles don't tumble, and bubbles don't have clear defined edges. And I know this because I have a pool in my backyard.
Oh wow, so you're okay. Yeah, I was raised in a pool area environment. I mean, I've spent many hours swimming, Redline. I know what bubbles look like. I mean, I'm sure we've all
Then
been
one
at pools
has to
before.
wonder
The problem
why
is,
you are getting
looks
this wrong.
Exactly. This looks exactly like a bubble flying away from the suit. Can we go to the footage of the actual scuba diver seen inside the capsule of the space station?
So
We're bringing up point number 2. We already debunked that as well in our video if you watched
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
I can't wait! I can't wait for you to debunk the scuba diver.
Wait.
Okay, so point
You're
number.
going to be
wait,
surprised, man.
someone
You know
wants to
what,
say something.
Keefies? You act like you just know everything, and because you debunked it, it's true. Come on, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
we-
he's
well,
the
Well, you
leader
guys
of
act like you
science.
know everything because
We
you're
did
the
a pretty damn
conspiracy
good job,
theorists.
Dude,
I can say the exact same
You
thing
guys are
about you
so
guys.
desperate. It's
No,
so
I'm
pathetic
open.
how desperate these
No.
guys are.
No,
You're
I'm open
open.
to looking at. I'm open to looking at stuff and looking at it in a different way. Okay.
But
Rose,
just as
let me
a
ask-
point of
let me ask you a
clarification, we
question.
didn't make any. And
No,
no one
one's
said what
denying
it
it. You're just looking
was.
at it in a really
We just
weird
said what
way.
it wasn't. You should really take notice of that distinction. Nobody said what it was. They said what it wasn't.
All
Okay,
right,
you
Rose,
all are saying it's a water bubble.
let me ask you this question. When it comes to bubbles, just how bubbles act on Earth, let's hypothetically say that we're in water, we're in a pool, and I were to blow a bubble and we were to do exactly what we were doing, record it, freeze frame it, take it frame by frame and stuff like that, are you really telling me that you believe that bubbles are going to have a clear, defined shape and tumble as we are seeing in this footage?
What is it a shape
That's
of?
a question for
Clear
Rose,
defined
please.
shape? Redline, what is it a shape of? What is the shape?
This is a question for Rose, please.
Right, okay.
Rose, answer please. You're muted. Rose, you're muted.
You there, Rose? So what is its clear defined shape? First you said it's tumbling and it's changing shape. Now you're saying it's holding a fixed shape? I mean, you got to make up your mind, Redline. Which one is it?
I mean,
I never said it was changing its
It looked
shape.
like some debris to me.
Yeah, and I think the question was originally.
Well, okay, maybe let's hit the next frame. Maybe they'll give this.
Wait a minute, look right there. See how it's a
Okay.
peanut shape? Bubbles often make peanut shapes as they contort. That looks just like a bubble. And it's
Okay,
probably reflecting light perfectly.
And then the next frame shows it flipping completely.
And then after that one.
Bubbles do that. Yeah, it's normal for bubbles. Yeah, thanks. Perfect.
And
two frames after that one.
That's how crazy these people are.
No, because there's like four.
And you think that's another thing. You're thinking we're the crazy ones here.
Hilarious.
I mean, you know, it's only for half a century.
You have no idea how ironic you're sounding right now.
Okay, it's a phenomenal work you guys are doing right now. It doesn't change shape. It does change shape. It's a fixed object. It's not fixed.
Question?
Okay. All right. So when it comes to bubbles, Rose, let's say you and I were in a pool. All right, and you had a video camera, and you just saw me blowing a bubbles roughly around the same size as the object that we're currently looking at.
But you also have to take into consideration the suits that they're wearing too. Okay, go ahead.
We're just talking about bubbles. I don't think it matters where the bubbles come from. Air is air, is it not?
Oh my God, just go ahead.
Thank you. So when it comes to bubbles, if we were to zoom in on a bubble, freeze frame it, take it frame by frame, are you telling me that we would see bubbles act in this way?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Okay, so that
a frame by frame of a bubble. I mean,
well, then here's my question. Then, if we do not know what bubbles act like underneath freeze frame and zoom in and stuff like that, if we do not know, then how does not knowing something confirm it is that thing that we don't know it is?
It doesn't, but that doesn't prove that they're still in space. It can be trash.
I never said that. I never said that.
Oh, I'm open to it not being a bubble.
What I said was my point is this: you guys using this shot as evidence does jack for your case. That's all I'm saying.
What case, dude? I've never even seen the video. What are you talking about, dude?
Well, you're
looking at it right now. Look at
the bubble.
So what case? What case are you talking about?
You keep asserting that it's a bubble, therefore it's in the water, and there's more evidence to confirm that's probably orbital debris than anything else.
It doesn't have to be a bubble to be underwater. What I'm saying is they're not in space. They're not in space. It could be a piece of shit. I don't care. It could be.
Yeah, it could be a piece of shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, it could be space. Rose, it could be a piece of shit. Who cares? The fact of the matter is that you claiming that they're not in space, you need to substantiate that claim, and I'm waiting for literally anything.
Why does it rise up like they're in a pool of water, Redline? Why does it rise up?
Why does it go in any direction? The fact is, it flaked off and it happened to go in that particular direction.
Why would it move away from a body like that? Why would it do that, Redline?
It didn't leave from a body. We saw it leave going past it. It was going past it. Do you see where the astronaut's visor is?
Oh, now you're saying it doesn't come. Now you're saying that it went past it. Now you're saying it didn't come from the astronaut's suit.
We didn't see the starting point. We didn't see the starting point on that.
Yeah, can we just see it in actual real time? Can we? I've been asking you just to show it in real time a few times, Redline. That's all you got to do is show it in real time.
All right, here. This is real time. Tell me what you see. Nothing, right? It's too fast. Whoever shot
where you can clearly see it. Ha ha ha. It's clearly in the link I just posted. You can see it.
All right, let's go ahead and look at the link, because I think we're just going to agree to disagree on this one. So let me download this other video that you have, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what you got here.
It floats away just as if they were in water, exactly as if they were in water.
But
it floats away.
It's orbital debris.
That's phenomenal. That's
Yeah,
phenomenal. Great. You guys are doing a phenomenal job, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks.
and you apparently don't know what a fucking bubble looks like. So
You
moving
apparently
on.
don't know your ass
NASA-
from a hole in the ground as usual, Redline.
I'm actually just shocked that I walked into a hangout that there's people that believe that the space footage is shot underwater. Like I
Yeah,
just
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we only have real pictures of it already being underwater. Yeah, no big deal.
no, you haven't been to
No.
the
Never mind.
facility.
Never mind the fact that we have orbital debris
Yeah,
going all
you're
I was
over.
dealing
away
with
from
the
the computer a
denialists, Rose.
bit,
These
but
people are
I guess
such
not.
idiots. They believe that
So,
1940s rocket technology gets them to the
Projection.
moon, but we
So-
can't go now.
So
can't do
satellites
it
are
now.
all part of a conspiracy
Yeah,
to
we
what
can't
end?
do it now. No,
What is the
we
point
can't
of
do
them
it now.
lying to us
We
about
can't
it?
do it now. Right.
You
Why
can't
can't
go
we go to
now.
the moon now? We can't go to the moon now for some reason, but we could with 1940s
Well, you
rocket
can't,
technology.
because
That's
Well, I'm
brilliant.
honestly asking because I'm not familiar with this kind of hypothesis. Like, well, what are you proposing? Like, why
because
are
you've
they
been
doing
raised
this?
on television.
Right,
You've
right,
been
sure.
watching television.
Yeah, well, my parents were shills, but I'm just wondering, like, honestly,
Hey, you probably need.
I don't get it. Like, I just don't get what like,
You
why the
probably need to kick
conspiracy? Why
Keepies
do you
because
think
he
they're
keeps
hiding
muting me.
this?
Rose, go ahead and kick Keepies because he's
Oh
muting
yeah,
me.
because
So
you're
go
gonna
ahead
be a
and
little
kick
bitch.
him.
Yeah,
Go ahead
that's
and
what I
kick
thought,
Keepies,
nigger.
Rose, because he decides to mute people because
I'm
he's
muting
an
you because you're
evotard.
not letting secular.
Right, it's okay for everybody else to talk over each other, but I can't. Right, Keefies, you're an
You
idiot. You've been
constantly
exposed
talk
as a
over people,
pseudoscience.
man.
Great, your pseudoscience has been exposed, guys.
Yeah, oh
Great
yeah,
job. Let's go
really.
to the next bubble.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Let's go to the next bubble.
Yeah, so we pretty much
Guys are
concluded
so
that you know what
stupid.
the fuck a bubble is.
So
moving
pathetic.
on.
These Star Wars fans are amazing. This is awesome. Keep
You
going,
want
guys. Let's see the next one. Can we see it in real time?
Fucking Star
Hey,
Wars fans, son.
you
You
guys
don't
are
want to
amazing.
be
Fair, though.
underwater
You guys are
Atlantis
phenomenal.
NASA.
I'm just
Honestly,
saying.
though, I think we should be fair to Pillbox. Like, I mean, you guys got your fancy software and all this stuff. I mean, let him present his evidence. I'm sure he's got something ready.
I'm just
Bring it on.
loving the fact that you're just proving my point. It's rising to the surface as if it's in a body of
Where's
water.
the
No, like,
evidence then?
seriously, like,
Citation.
Right there.
Hold on,
It's not
hold on.
staying
You keep
with
saying as if.
the object.
Keep saying
Why
as
is
if.
it not
You keep
staying
having-
with it? Why is it floating away at such a rapid rate? Why is it just rising away as if it's buoyancy? Right.
Because tons of orbital debris actually exist in space. We actually had the freaking perception to actually notice that.
So you're saying that this debris, latched on with the orbit? Wow, that's brilliant.
debris from.
So stupid.
No, it's
Yeah,
if
You're
you've ever
so
seen them.
stupid.
Excuse me.
This
If
is
you ever
awesome.
actually see them work on a, excuse me,
You're
guys.
butthurt because you got your answer.
Oh,
If you
sad
actually see them work on a
Man,
satellite,
Maybe you should
pseudoscience
provide
preachers
your
are
evidence
phenomenal.
then. Provide your evidence
Phenomenal.
then.
I'm just watching it right now. You guys are so stupid. You don't know what a bubble looks like. It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
You'll-
a bubble
look
last time I checked.
talking.
Awesome. I know, right? I know. You
really
don't know what a
think
bubble
Boxes
looks
are
like.
awesome.
clear
troll.
defined
Yeah,
edges
yeah,
and
yeah.
tumble like
Idiots are
that.
so stupid, Rose.
You're
They
just-
expose
my
themselves
God.
as pseudoscience
I cannot
preachers every
believe that
time.
it's 2015 and we
hilarious.
stop people who think bubbles have clear
It's
defined edges.
2015 and they keep believing in Nazi propaganda from the United States. It's amazing.
Nazi propaganda, really?
Right, yeah, who started the
Yeah,
space program?
because
Keith?
advancing.
These
Okay,
people are so
whatever.
stupid. They don't know that the Nazis started the space program.
Hey, Pillbox, the last truther I talked to told me that Hitler lived on the moon. So if we didn't go to space, how does that work?
Yeah, you believed it,
Kill
probably.
us in World War II.
Yeah, the Nazis started the space program. These guys keep falling for Nazi lies. That's amazing.
The thing,
Program. We're
let's
actually dead right now
hang on,
because
hang on.
if that would have happened in World War II, and they would have used those spaceships to kill us because they wanted to get rid of all the other countries.
It's called the
Keepies.
V2 rocket. The Apollo 11 rocket is based off of a V2.
Keepies.
You could look at
Let's-
the diagram.
let's
Stop
hypothetically-
it. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean
Let's hypothetically
Okay.
say that
awesome.
people who made the rockets, let's hypothetically say that the people who made the rockets are evil, twisted motherfuckers that eat puppies and torture children, and let's say they come around and say 2 + 2 = 4. Then comes around Mother Teresa and she says that 2 + 2 = 5. Pillbox has done what's known as an ad hominem argument. You fucking retard.
So stupid. Oh my god. They're so desperate. They got to
see,
bring
here we
Mother
go.
Teresa in the argument, Rose. That's how stupid these people are.
Well,
That's
Yeah, I
all I
got a
heard.
serious question. Excuse me, guys, if you don't mind, can I ask a question?
let's hear you make a point without calling us stupid and
Yeah,
shit.
right,
Yeah,
right.
you're
I'm the
pretty
one
rude,
saying
actually.
those things, right? Yeah, V2 rocket can make it to the moon, but we
I
can't
have
go
a
now.
serious question.
I love
Guys,
it.
come
What's
on.
the excuse why we can't
We
go
could
now,
go
guys?
now.
Let's stay
We could go
focused.
now for government would actually
He
give
thinks
more
we can
money
go
to the
now.
Madness.
space
So
program.
This is
NASA,
madness.
so listen, Rose. Keepies knows better than NASA.
Well, you think
I got a
NASA's just.
question.
Well,
Go
actually,
ahead,
maybe
secular.
I do, because
All right,
America
this
is
is
kind of
bad
fucked
news.
Yeah,
up.
I
Peace
can't.
knows better than NASA. You should
The
get
voice,
hired
we
on
need a
there,
voice
Keith.
of
They'd pay you
reason in here,
millions of
people.
dollars to solve their
Probably should,
problems
because
for
it is
them.
America, and America is
Yeah,
kind of
it's
stupid.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal work,
People,
guys. This is
people,
brilliant.
people, one at a
Great,
time,
Canada
great
is
job,
please,
not
guys. This is
educated.
please,
awesome.
please, people. Just let everybody talk one at a
No, the
time so we can.
pseudoscience preaching continues. What else you got, guys? Anything?
Actually, I
Oh,
have a question.
Secular had a
I
question.
have
Go
oh,
a
ahead,
what's the
link.
question,
secular.
buddy? What's up, man?
Who? Wait.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if it turns out, just for the, and actually, I want to work with these guys here. If it turns out that the footage is actually shot underwater and it's some grand conspiracy, how is your life going to change tomorrow? Like, to what end is this actually going to
It
affect?
doesn't
Well, then
change at
who gives
all.
a fuck?
It doesn't change
I
at
mean,
all,
like, let's
buddy. I
be
already
honest.
know
Who
it's
gives a
all
fuck?
a scam. That's why
This
they
is
won't let me answer,
ridiculous.
because you're dealing with a bunch of
Is the
cowards.
moon made of cheese?
Anyway, it doesn't change
I
at
mean,
all
is this
because
what
I
the
already
next
know it's a
debate is?
scam,
Is that
guys.
the
I'm
next
sorry.
We
conspiracy?
all can't talk
What's
at
up,
the same
Rose?
time. We can't talk at the
Yeah,
same time.
they ask
Go
me a
ahead,
question
secular.
and they all
Your
start
boyfriend
talking
show fuck up
afterwards.
then.
That's normal.
Secular. Go
These
ahead.
people are so stupid. They ask me
Hold
a
on, Pill.
question, everybody else starts talking.
Hold on a second, Pill.
So
Go ahead, secular.
stupid.
Go ahead, secular.
No, that's all right. Pillbox hasn't had enough time to talk. Please take the floor. She'll
Oh,
present your evidence. That's all.
all I'm saying, it doesn't fucking matter in the end. It doesn't, and this is stupid. But everybody wants to ask Pillbox about some video he posted that I didn't even watch, and I'm giving everyone the opportunity to do that. That's it.
We're looking at your video
I know
now,
you
by the way.
like
I'm
this.
so
I usually
convinced, Rose. Man, it's so profound, these guys, I tell you.
Okay, Rose, I went ahead and took your link and it zoomed in on it real quick. So what I did was I did a tracking. So what I did here is this is the frame. This is our frame of reference, and this is what we're actually going to see. And these,
I know, I understand that.
yeah, these points down here are basically going to show it moving. So it's going to move with the object in question. So just want to make you aware of that.
All right.
So now if we go around, there's one big ass fucking problem here.
Okay, go ahead.
We can't define its shape, like, at all. At one point it's bright, at one point it's dark. See, look at this, is like a blur between two frames, and look at the different magnitudes. Now this could give us a couple things. One possibility is that we're seeing a shinier side of it or a broader side of whatever object this is. I'm just saying that's a possibility. And then if we go up to where it comes in again, it looks even brighter, as in it just lights up like a star almost. And then when it comes over here, it's bigger than this object right here. And you
so
see
has it been edited?
No. The only editing I did was I just zoomed in on the image.
No, not you. Like whoever posted it on YouTube, did they edit it?
Oh, the hell if I know.
Oh, I thought you said you had
Isn't this your video?
This is the video you sent me.
I know that, but you
That's
said
your video.
You said that you can tell if something's been edited or spliced or anything like that with your thing you have, your program.
No, I said we can analyze the footage, and if we can, we will. And in the last one, we were able to. And this one, what I'm saying is that we have an anomaly. And the anomaly is this, that the object changes brightness and changes shape. And at the very top of the frame right here, this is the only point where it looks like it's the same size. And the thing is that it's way too blurry to actually make out exactly what it is. Now, could this be a bubble? Maybe, and maybe the camera just sucks. But the thing is that this is inconclusive. We can't make any conclusions based on this image.
Well, you do know that bubbles can reflect light, though, right?
Let me listen to Rose, please.
With this footage, you don't see the tumbling, correct?
No, what I see is I see it changing brightness and I see it changing size. I can't make out any tumble.
Now, could that be because of the light source that's being used? So it's making it look like it's dimmer or brighter.
It would be a single light source. The light source that is used to illuminate this object is the same light source that's illuminating the rest of the object. So let me just cut a frame out of this. So this is the same timeline. Whoop, that was wrong. Sorry. Let me just cut a section out of the same timeline. So this is the same thing. I'm going to copy the image, and you guys are seeing me doing this real time. I'm not bullshitting you. And I'm going to center the frame right here.
Okay.
So
don't they have lights on their helmets also?
Yeah. So I'm centering the frame in
this. That's what I'm saying. There could be different light sources that are illuminating it and not illuminating it.
Okay. So that was wrong. Let me get rid of this point. Delete that point. and then we'll get rid of this point, making it a full frame. There it is. So if we were to look at the object, this is at the top of its frame. This is when it changes brightness. So you see these 3 points right here? 1, 2, and 3. This point is dimmer than that, and that point is brighter than this point. But the image or the brightness for the rest of the scene does not change as we go through the frame. See,
Yeah,
I'm not.
Well, wait. He's moving. Wait. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Kick play. Oh.
Yeah, you also got to realize the object is flying away like they're in a body of water.
The light is staying steady though. You're correct on that. Yeah.
The light for the rest of.
We don't have the tumbling effect though.
Yeah, bubbles can catch light. I mean, everybody knows bubbles can catch light and reflect.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that this video is inconclusive, meaning this video is not evidence for or against. So showing this video is actually moot.
Exactly.
Well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Well, that's my point too. This whole thing is moot. So go ahead and let's go to something else.
All right. What's the next footage that we can look at?
Yeah, can we go to the scuba diver inside the space station?
Yeah.
I'd love to see
More
that.
than fucking happy to, because that one was actually fun to debunk. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
actually,
Great.
NASA issued scuba wear to astronauts now. Did you know that?
Yeah, training is a bitch, especially when you have to do it in a tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They spend a lot of time in water. Yep.
Yeah, and it was funny that the scuba gear that they offered him was yellow in color, not white.
Oh.
Interesting. Let me go ahead and bring up that footage again. Keefies, can you post the link to that footage again? Keefies. Keefies, answer me! Answer me!
Oh my goodness, Houston, we have a problem. Keefies.
Keefies.
Are you there?
What's going on?
Don't die on me, Keefies.
Well, I was trying not to, just that someone's bugging me to go hang out with them, so.
Go ahead.
Keefies, listen. Hi, I want you to know before you go. I once took a dump in your mouth and had my friend take a picture. Alright, that's a load of crap.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
what did you want me
Phenomenal
to
work.
I need the link to that video that was on your Hangout.
Oh shoot! Doesn't Ace have it?
Aces, do you have the link, please? And Pillbox, can you tell me the time code that you want me to zoom into?
No, it's pretty early. I mean, the guy points it out. He talks about the scuba tank being seen inside the.
Yeah, I know,
the
but
vehicle,
what's the
so.
time code? Is it 30 seconds
I
in?
don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, when you find it, you can debunk it, right? I mean, just debunk
Well,
it when you find it.
easily. I'm giving you the opportunity to zoom in
Alright,
exactly where you want me to
I'll
look.
try to find it. Damn it.
Sure.
Thank
what's
you.
The
All right.
video, though?
I'm still trying to figure out how objects fly away from suits like that as if they're in a body of water. That's interesting.
Things can
We
flake off, and if
already
once something's in
solved
motion, it stays in motion in the vacuum of space. There's no drag in space.
And why does it increase speed and continue to go away?
It doesn't increase speed. Nothing about that video indicates that it was
Right.
increasing speed.
Can we just watch the bubbles leave the astronaut suits in order as the video shows them?
Can we just watch the bubbles?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just
watch
watch
the
the
bubbles.
bubbles?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
well,
like,
God
once.
almighty,
I actually put the
Star
info
Wars
actually in the side chat about that.
Hey Wolf, hey, I'm sorry to do this,
Hilarious.
but sorry to do this, but I actually have to go now because he's bugging me. So sorry, Keefies.
Good try, Keefies. Good try, buddy. Sorry, man.
Nah, it's okay. Don't worry, Redline. You're probably better explaining it than I am.
Oh
He
yeah.
is. He's a master at this. He's a
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't even make Pillbox understand something as simple as bubbles.
Yeah, we deny bubbles when we see them because bubbles don't
That's-
reflect
that-
light or
that-
change shape.
You know what, Pillbox? That's going to be your new nickname. I'm going to call you Bubbles.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yes.
I'm going to call you Bubbles.
I love
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Because
It's my best nickname. It's my best
because
nickname I've ever
Pillbox
had.
thinks because
Oh,
Pillbox
there's
thinks
Wolf. Oh, yeah.
debris
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Wolf,
you
Wolf,
think-
Wolf. Oh, give that. Wolf. Yeah,
Oh,
tell us,
Wolf,
buddy.
yeah.
Tell us,
Wow,
Wolf. Tell us.
now you're making fun of one of
Oh,
the
my
people in
goodness.
here?
Oh, my
No,
goodness.
he's
Wolf.
not
Wolf. Go ahead, buddy.
Is this how you act? Really?
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
really
because you
Great
think, because you
point,
think
Wolf.
bubbles are
Wonderful
ELO
point as
debris.
usual.
That right there,
Ladies and
boys and
gentlemen,
girls.
Bubbles here. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
okay.
ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's
Intellectual
10:40 west of the
capacity
Rockies
of
right
a
now,
bubble.
p.m. at night.
This is
10:40
called
on the
a
West
button.
Coast. Bubbles right here, buddy.
That's
We're
what you're
seeing
waiting.
bubbles here, and the pseudoscience preachers have continued. Go on, guys. You're doing a great job.
I'm just saying,
Stop that.
Even Rose laughed at that joke, and that's just icing on the fucking cake right there.
It was
Yeah, I
funny.
just love how I just love
That's
how
a
Pillbox thinks.
great way to laugh at
I
your
love
own
how he
jokes.
thinks.
Wolf. I just love.
Wow.
Great
Wow.
job, Wolf. You're doing phenomenal work there, buddy.
You're
Great job, guys.
Wow.
Pillbox, this is
Well
called
done.
working too hard to be funny.
Great job, guys. You're doing phenomenal work for NASA. God, they need to hire these guys. These guys are amazing shills.
I'm wondering where's my
I
fucking
am.
paycheck. They really got to pay me to talk to
Actually, I am
to
paid
idiots
by
all day.
NASA.
Oh wow.
I actually am. I'm a shill. I'm a paid shill.
You're a shill. Hey, tell me,
Yeah,
do you have
actually,
your?
by law, a little known fact that truthers don't know that by law, if you ask a shill, "Are you a shill?" they have to answer, and I'm a shill.
Yeah. Hey, do you also get those free Illuminati membership cards?
These guys are so good, Rose, that they do this for
Well, when
free.
you've been in,
These
when you've
guys
been
are
in
so
long
nice.
enough.
These guys live such a great life. They do this for free.
Pretty much.
Well, I gotta get
Oh,
out
I
of
get
here,
paid.
guys. So
I
I'll see y'all
definitely
later.
Okay, listen, I just did a quick search. This is not what I would consider. I don't know what's on this. It says what I think it's supposed to be. So there you go, right there. Boom. Whatever.
I
Okay.
just think it's
So
amazing how Pillbox thinks bubbles are EOL debris. I mean, that's
Great
just
job, Wolf.
ridiculous.
I am so impressed by your amazing ability to denounce bubbles
Yeah.
coming out of spacesuits. You're doing a phenomenal job.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you think like space debris
You're
is
just
actually
saying,
bubbles,
yeah, right.
then
You
that
know what
really
space
makes
debris,
sense.
right? That's why it accelerates as if it's in a body of water.
Hey.
Great job, Wolf.
hang on.
Yeah, except it's not.
Quick question.
As if.
Rose, quick
You
question.
That's why
as if.
listen, Rose, wait a second.
Okay,
Rose.
shut the fuck up now. Shut the fuck up.
Wait a
The
minute.
lady's
Hey,
trying to talk.
Rose,
okay,
can you get
listen.
these people to quiet down or mute them?
I gotta say something here. Here we go. No, Rose, notice this. They haven't let me see it once in real time.
I'm trying to.
He's
speak to
trying.
Rose.
Real time. What a
Pill. I must admit, he is trying. He's trying. I think it's just the footage he has. I don't know, but
It's been half an hour. Trying to see it in real time in half an hour.
Pillbox, the footage is the link that
Time
you
flies.
gave us.
okay, they're using the same video that you posted, Pill.
Yeah,
so,
can you just play the first 2 minutes of the video so we can watch it, Redline? Just play
Well,
the first 2
he
minutes
said
of the
you
video.
can't. He said you can't see anything when he does.
You move it too fast. I can play it and you're not going to see jack shit. Is that what you want me to do?
No,
I
I
just
want to
want
go to the scuba. No, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna say
Thank
it's
you.
inconclusive.
we need to move on. Yeah.
We're gonna say it's inconclusive as far as I'm concerned. So there's the other link. Let's see the scuba guys. There you go.
Okay. Quick question, Rose, because this is actually the question I was going to ask you. Are you just arbitrarily searching, massive pool hoax?
Yes.
Okay. Because
I did see like long length photo, pictures and stuff like that. But right now, just to make it quick, I didn't know I was gonna have to do all this, so I just grabbed it. So
yeah,
whatever.
the only thing I'm saying is that the video quality in here is 360p. Now I have the footage right here, and if
Okay.
I were to make it the same, you should be still seeing my screen. Are you still seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm going to make the timeline more visible.
Okay.
I'm just saying that the image quality is pure shit.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you can find something better. I don't know. I just. Did a
I'm
quick
going to
search.
try right now, actually.
All right. Thank you.
I'm sure I can find a better hoax video than the people who think it's a hoax.
Okay. Whatever.
It was an innocent joke. Don't worry.
I have
Innocent joke.
I have a sense of humor. Yeah.
Okay, so hang on.
Right.
What? All right. So what's the assertion here that they do these experiments in a pool, right?
They do, but this is the thing. The footage that was shown, now there's claiming it was in space, but you see a scuba diver. So if you're gonna claim it's in space, but it's not, that's where I get like pissed off. Like, why are you lying? If you're gonna do training in water, say it's training in water. Why are you saying it's in space if it's not?
No. The thing is that Rose, we differentiate between training and actually going to space. It is
Right.
true hang on, let me finish. It is true that we train our astronauts in space because that is the best medium to train for zero-G environments. However, we also go to space to put that training into practice. That is the only way you have astronauts that don't totally fuck up all the time, is by the sheer amount of training that these guys have to go through. I mean,
Of course.
no offense, but if I'm paying $71 million for your ticket to space, you better know what the hell you're doing.
Of course. But do you need scuba divers in space?
You don't need scuba divers in space, but there is no scuba divers in space.
But that's what I'm saying. They're claiming that that footage was filmed in space.
Yeah, they're claiming, but
Scuba
nothing.
diver.
Yeah,
But there's a scuba diver.
but
You just
nothing-
said it.
No.
Where's the scuba tank in space?
There's a scuba diver in the actual pool where they do the training, not where
Yes,
they're actually doing the
of course.
flying.
But they're claiming in that particular footage that is filmed in space. Do you understand that? It's not in a pool. It's in space. Why is there a scuba diver?
There
Why
is
are you
no.
saying there is? Oh my God, are you blind? The footage I've seen a scuba diver, and they said it's in space.
Yeah,
Boom.
there's a scuba
Okay.
diver inside the actual space station. You can
Yes,
see through the
there
window on the
is.
video.
That's what it
Yeah,
shows.
so
Yeah,
What if it's an astronaut that is wearing stuff that makes him look like a scuba diver?
No, it's a scuba diver.
no. The
right,
thing
now we're
is,
talking about spacesuits looking like scuba suits.
Nice
We've already
argument.
seen both.
Maybe they're just trying to mess with your head. They want you
Okay.
to think that it's a scuba diver, but it's really
okay, there's
No,
Maybe there's always an
no.
excuse. Right, maybe
There's-
I think
there's
that's
one-
already been messed with.
there's one
That was
thing
good
I want
though. It was good, but no.
I want to
Oh.
point out here is that not once did I say that you were blind, Rose. Just letting you know that. And I think I've actually been pretty good about zooming in and analyzing the ever
doing
listed.
great.
I mean, we're over
Phenomenal
analyzing this
job.
thing more than we should.
Phenomenal, Redline. Excellent
Right.
work.
But
You're
the
doing
But the thing is that when we look at this, there's a couple things that we have to look at. One, this is obviously an edited video because of one simple thing. Now look at the image. Keep in mind the image quality is still shit, but look at the image quality of this. Now I'm going to play it for Pillbox. I'm going to play it in real time. Let's see what happens. So this is playing in
Of course
real
it's
time.
edited because NASA edited it. Of course, they're saying it's in space. They're going to pretend like it looks in space. Yeah, it's edited.
It was not edited by NASA.
How do you know that?
Okay, I'll show you. You just have to watch it because for Pillbox, I'm doing this in real time since that's what he gets off on. So here we go.
What
Playing the video.
fuck?
Playing the video in real time.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and see that. Now look at this.
I can't
It's
see
shit.
anything.
Exactly. It's shit quality.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not my fault. I just grabbed
There we
one.
go.
I told
There
you
we
that.
go. It's bad quality, therefore it's not fake. Okay.
But I told you. I just grabbed one off the internet quickly. I don't have time.
Exactly. If you're
I don't have,
that
listen, hold on. I've seen footage of it, but I don't have time right now to go watch past videos and find the exact link within 20 or 30 minutes into the video to give you that piece. I can't do that.
I understood.
Ladies and
Understood.
gentlemen,
Which is
that's
why
two octopuses mating if I ever see them.
which is
If I could, I would, though.
why I'm saying if you're gonna make the claim that it is clearly obvious and that I need to get my eyes checked, the best thing you can do in that situation is have the fucking evidence at the ready to show.
No.
Yeah,
no,
yeah. The
sorry.
burden kind of is on you, Rose, if you're making
No,
a
it's
claim
not.
it's underwater. Yeah, of course it is.
I
It's
don't
burden
see
of
any
proof.
scuba divers in that shot.
Come on,
You know why?
Pillbox.
No,
You gotta
you
at
know
least agree
why?
with that.
No, it's not because I don't give a fuck. I really don't care.
Then why are we having this? Okay,
The conversation, yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, because we're trying to find out why you people deny that bubbles are coming out of the astronaut suits and why you won't even show us the picture of the scuba diver inside the space station. We're still
No, the
waiting for
why
burden
don't
is
you
on
show
the
it?
waterheads
I
to
know,
actually
Wolf. I know,
substantiate
Wolf. Pull it out your ass. I know.
Yeah,
Pull it
no,
out
I
your
mean,
ass.
like,
I know.
you-
That's how Bubbles
I know. I know.
Trusting hillbillies if you guys don't have no evidence.
I know, Wolf. I know. As usual, there's always an
Okay,
excuse.
stop talking retarded.
I know. Usual. I know
Descended
how it
into
works. Wolf.
Lowell's
I know. As
madness.
usual.
Snap out of it, man.
Wow, what a water
So far they're doing a great job of proving that bubbles don't retain shape.
Well, I'm still waiting for your evidence. I'm still waiting for your evidence.
We're
Why don't you
looking
have the
at it.
floor?
We've been looking at it the entire time. Buddy.
Oh, that was
Thank
your
you guys
evidence?
have been
And it's
helping.
there's the conspiracy? I just
We
don't
haven't
understand
even
why.
moved on. We've been spending about the
Oh,
same
let's
5 seconds
please,
of the
let's
video
move
for the
on.
last 45 minutes.
So far, I've
We've
seen a
spent
reflection
five-
and a helmet and some items differing.
45 minutes.
Next point,
spent
you
on
have the
5
floor.
seconds.
You have the floor, Pillbox.
Yeah.
Present your evidence.
What is
Watch how long it
He's
takes.
gonna,
Then the
he's
You
gonna
have
interruption.
the
throw
floor,
what?
sir.
Instant
You, sir,
interruption.
have the
There it
floor.
goes. Instant interruption. Watch how long it takes for them to interrupt. Interruption.
Diarrhea at the fucking mouth.
Interruption.
Like
Interruption.
seriously.
Interruption.
Okay.
We're still interrupting. Oh, we might be done. Yeah, we still haven't seen it played in real time, firstly. Secondly, we still haven't got to the video of the scuba diver being inside the space station.
Well,
We're
let's
still
get
waiting.
there. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see it, everybody. Come on.
Exactly,
Let's go.
brother. Come
Let's
on,
see
let's
it.
do it. Let's bring it.
Let's watch it.
Down. Ow.
I want to
Yeah,
see the
let's
scuba
watch
diving
it.
astronaut.
I can't
too.
wait. I can't wait because they said they already debunked it, so obviously they know what I'm talking about. So let's see it, guys.
Yep. Let's bring her up. Let's get her up there. Let's do it. Let's dance.
We'll be waiting.
Which
all night.
is
Watch, we'll be
why
waiting all night.
which is why I asked at the very beginning of this because we moved on to 2 other videos since then, which I'm asking, can I have the link again, please?
I'll look it up. It's Nassholes.
Yeah,
it's
Nassholes or
Keepies
something
is
like that.
gone. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. Nassholes. That is exactly
Oh,
what
that's
it's called.
incredible. That's a credible video. I love how truthers
Oh,
always
yeah.
make YouTube videos to prove their points. I've got the evidence. Here's a YouTube video where someone else has
Right.
done the work.
Right.
Yeah, because
Nice
that's how
job,
scientists
Bill
do
Box.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, we got the
There it is in the
pseudoscience
side
experts
chat.
here that want to do
You are a
everything.
YouTube
Phenomenal
scholar,
work,
sir. You, sir, did you
guys.
get a degree
Phenomenal
from
work,
Google?
guys. You guys are
Did you get a
heroes. You
degree
need to
from
work for
Google
NASA.
search?
Could use you guys. NASA could really use you guys. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, which is
So-
why we have people like flat earthers and people who deny that the Earth's 6,000 or deny that the Earth's not 6,000 years old,
Yeah.
not working in
Tell me how
space.
radiometric dating works, then, Redline. Tell us how radiometric dating works. Take your time.
Yeah, don't
Oh, do you have a
worry.
degree in it? I didn't know
There
that
we go.
cutting
Don't worry.
lawns. I didn't know
Here it
that.
is. How
I didn't
does
know that cutting
radiometric
lawns
dating work?
you needed a degree in like.
You're cutting
expect-
long?
you're
Really? So
expecting
you're a
to
cutting long
explain-
I thought
expert.
you
So
were
now we
like
got
a-
a cutting long
You are
expert here.
glorified. Anyways,
So
I'm
now
not-
we got a
Alright.
landscaper
I just
here. Wow.
wondered if we had
Now we got a
an
bona fide
expert that could
landscaper.
actually speak
Really?
on like scuba or.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
because
internet
landscaping
heroes
is
have
necessary
arrived,
in
Rose.
anything.
See how this works, Rose? We got nothing but internet heroes as usual.
Because all we got is pillbox and YouTube videos, which you
Here
can't
we
show.
go, internet heroes with nothing to show
What-
for except
why
when they're
don't you-
hiding and
Why
doing.
don't
That's
you
not a
play the
bubble.
video? Why do you
That's
play the
not a
video?
bubble. That's not a bubble.
Play the video. I'm willing to look at a scuba guy. What is it?
Oh boy, this is just. You guys said you would easily
still on-
debunk
you're
it.
still
Now
on
we
the
can't
space
play
debris.
it. That's phenomenal.
Oh,
You
we're
guys said
still
you
on
would
space
easily
debris?
debunk it, and we can't show it. That's just
Okay,
great.
anyways, let's
Just
move
time's
past
flying.
space ice. Come on,
55
pillbox.
minutes and we can't watch it. 55
Snap out of
minutes
it,
has
man.
gone by. We can't
Snap
see
out
it.
of
This
it.
is just
You're
too
losing
easy,
it.
Rose.
All right, Rose,
It's
can
so
you just bring
sad
some
how pathetic
sanity
these
to this?
idiots are.
Can you please,
It's so
please just
pathetic.
bring someone,
Once you
please.
fall for one lie, you'll fall for them all, guys.
Someone be
That's
the
what
voice
it
for
proves,
reason.
Rose. Man, these people are so stupid. They just
Bill
believe
Box,
anything the government
Bill
tells
Box,
them.
We're
Yeah,
gathered here to tell you we love you, and this
I'm
is
still
internet.
waiting, Redline. I'm
This-
still waiting,
this
guys,
just
to
in.
debunk the scuba
This
divers.
just
Let's
in.
see it.
Bubbles think that bubbles have
Right.
clear defined edges. So
Show
play
Right,
Box
that's
is
right. It had
real
clear
time.
defined edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it looked like a peanut. Right.
Actually, pillbox, I gotta confess. I actually gotta confess on behalf of
Bubbles
everyone.
look like peanuts. What the
Oh,
fuck?
we got a confession coming from the
This is a
landscaper expert.
Right.
Yeah. And now Pillbox is a bubble expert. Like, what
Here
the
we
fuck
go.
is that supposed to
Oh, there we
happen?
got the pseudoscience expert. I knew this would happen.
No,
guys. You guys got
seriously,
nothing but
seriously.
your opinion. No,
Seriously,
we're
no, I
serious.
gotta
Serious.
confess
Serious.
something, pillbox. Pillbox, I gotta
Serious
confess
pseudoscience,
something.
guys.
Video
I
is
bet you're
already
gonna
This
confess
is
confessed.
actually a
I
staged
know,
intervention
this is
to help
phenomenal.
you.
Wow.
This has actually
I
been
know.
a staged intervention. Everybody here cares
Phenomenal.
about you. They want to step
You're
in.
doing a
Rose
phenomenal job, guys.
has actually
Man,
hired
you
me.
debunked so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, we do.
We landed on the moon,
right
Rose.
after Hoarders on Wednesday
We
night.
landed on the moon.
We did. We landed
We all
on
love
the
you.
moon.
We
all
landed
love
on
you
the
very
moon,
much.
Rose.
We
We
love you.
I-
put our
I-
nest upon the stars.
Well,
We
we'll,
did
we'll
not land on the moon. No, we
Well,
did not.
we'll
No,
move.
they believe it. Trust me, they're the experts,
I
Rose.
know they're the experts. They're genius. They're geniuses.
They're absolutely phenomenal workers.
I'm sorry,
They,
I'm not-
they do this for free.
Yeah, I'm not the one claiming that bubbles have clear defined edges. So,
Right, a
anyway.
shape of a peanut has clear edges. Right, that's brilliant.
Right.
Redline.
We finally
Yeah.
get into the scuba tank.
Oh,
Right,
do
it
bubbles,
changes
do bubbles
shape, and that
stay
means
in
it has
peanut
clear-
shape all the
He
fucking
says
time,
He
retard?
says it changes shape, but it has
Whoa.
clear edges. That's wonderful, Redline. Brilliant.
No one said that. Only you did, moron. So
People are
playing
so
this in real time.
stupid, Rose. I told you they'd have nothing but just denial, deny.
It's okay,
mean,
Bubbles.
dude,
I understand that you don't
you
understand
have
bubbles.
to just- you gotta actually demonstrate anything
Oh.
with the bubble.
Stupid.
All right, so playing this for
Unbelievable.
Bubbles over here in real time. Let's go ahead and play this.
Let's see it, buddy.
Just play with your turtles while we do this.
Hey, but that's a cute name. Bubbles is cute though.
That's my new nickname.
It is
That's my new
cute.
nickname, Rose.
I like
That
it.
is kind
Yeah,
of
it
cute.
is,
I kind
it
of like
is.
that. Yeah,
I like
I
it.
bubbles.
know.
It's
One
cute.
of us, I know. Isn't it funny? The person that actually
Yeah.
lives in reality is named Bubbles.
Yeah, I like it.
Pibbles. We'll call
I
you
like
Pibbles.
bubbles.
Pibbles.
God damn, this is a shitty
Okay.
fucking
Oh
game.
no!
Anyways. All right, what do we
Okay.
do now? Go ahead.
Gonna
Look, there's
repeat.
real footage of the moon landing right there. Look at the tiger standing there in the stars. That's real footage right there. Look at that.
That is a fucking watermarker, you idiot.
That's real footage
Oh
of the
my
moon
God.
landing. What are you talking about? That's real footage right there. It says Bubbles.
That's not
Bubbles.
the fucking moon, dipshit.
Bubbles.
He's playing,
Bubbles.
dude. He's playing. He's
Oh
playing.
my dear
God, you don't even
Lord!
have a sense of
These
humor. Calm down.
people.
He's playing.
Wow.
Calm
This
down,
has
It's
been
kind of
Bubbles.
so
hard to
profound.
tell,
I've
to be
learned
fair.
so
I mean,
much.
Pillbox believes the fucking moon's made
I've
of cheese.
learned so much.
The moon's made of cheese. What?
The pseudoscience
That's
creatures
why I don't know.
continue.
Ask Pillbox. You know.
If they
because
brought
it's gonna
back
be the
cheese
next
from the moon, Rose, he'd believe it.
Okay. Now listen. Okay. Armstrong gave a moon rock to Queen Elizabeth, right? And then they just did a test on it, and it was petrified wood.
Mhm.
Look it up.
Oh no, you don't.
Dude, where the fuck
Just ask
where
Red
the fuck
Lion.
evidence is this?
I'm telling you. Look
Wolf
it
was
up.
flipping out.
Look it
No,
up.
no,
It was
no,
petrified
dude, some
wood.
anecdotal bull. No, stop.
You know
Some
what's
anecdotal
funny?
bullshit is
That's
not
so-
substantiative of anything.
What?
Like substantiate your
This
claim,
is the
please.
best they can do.
Yeah, don't tell me to look it up. Like you stated it.
This is the
Substantiate it.
best they
Otherwise,
can
I'm just
do.
saying it.
Shut up, dude. Seriously, shut
What a
up.
retard! Dear Lord, these people
I'm
are
telling
dumb.
you.
So
You
pathetic.
are you lazy? I have to look it up for you? Like seriously? I'm telling
So
you.
pathetic.
Well, in all
Oh
fairness,
wow, you
Rose,
make a claim and you
I
can't
think I
substantiate
haven't
it. Wow,
given all the
wow,
way.
what
You
a-
gotta realize, Rose,
Wow.
these are the same people that think their ancestors are monkeys. You gotta realize that.
Okay.
We gotta understand that we have a person that thinks that.
I make a claim. I have no evidence.
You-
Why don't you accept it?
Hang on,
No shit, really?
Wolf.
That's a
Wolf,
good
you may,
impression of yourself, Wolf.
Wolf, you may be cool. You may be cool, Wolf, but you'll never be Jesus riding a velociraptor cool.
Yeah, all those.
Oh yeah. I got
all those
drink some
historical, all
moonshine to
those
get that
brown
in me.
people were so stupid. Yeah, you got to realize, Rose, these people on G Plus know more than all of history. They're the experts on everything.
Yeah, you're definitely the person I'm going to go to for a reliable source. But
No, you're gonna go to Richard.
but hey.
You're better off going to the
Hey, come
pseudoscience
on,
creatures.
give
Good job,
Pillbox some
guys.
credit. He's got a
Phenomenal
YouTube
work.
video to back himself up, guys. Come on.
Phenomenal
He's
work.
got
guys.
YouTube.
Man, I'm convinced, Rose.
He's got another truther channel that he can refer you to.
Really?
I'm convinced, Rose. How about you?
I'm gonna show proof right now, so you guys can keep on laughing all you want, and when you
Let's
see
do
it, it's your problem.
Rose, let's do it. Let's
that's
dance.
good. Substantiate your
They
claim.
like to commit
Let's let the
slow
boys
suicide.
play.
You
Let's
gotta-
get the
You just
evidence
gotta
up.
let them
there.
blow
I agree
themselves
with
up.
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
They're
exactly.
just gonna commit
incredible.
slow suicide like all
Good
Evo tards.
Lord.
What do you want?
Oh,
Just
my
use the
That's
mute.
God.
Use the mute button, baby. Just use the mute button. Let's get to business.
There you go. There's the link right there. Damn, you guys are fucking ridiculous. I usually just listen to music and chill. I don't do debates. So.
Embarrassment as Moonrock in museum turns out to be just a piece of petrified.
Yeah, because this shit.
That's what I'm saying. The moon is made of cheese.
No, are you reading the link? Did I write that fucking link?
Right.
That fucking article?
Moon rock.
No, I
There's
didn't.
no moon rock. There's no moon rock. It's fake. You can prove it in this article.
So
This is
no,
evidence
what
that
I-
it's made.
no,
Yeah, it is.
no, I'm not fucking saying that, dude.
Hey,
Calm
Zeus,
down.
aren't you
What
glad
I'm
you're not
saying
white?
is, why would an astronaut
I'm with you.
give somebody something and say it's a moon rock and it's not? That's my point.
Because it's made
They'll
of
have an
cheese.
excuse.
Hello.
They have the excuse. It's made of cheese right there, Rose. See how it works? It's made
Oh my
of
god,
cheese.
it's so
That is.
stupid.
Well, you know what?
It's made
You
of
know
cheese.
what?
Just ask
Scuba
them.
divers outside the space station sounds kind of
Right
silly
there.
too.
What's
But if
his
we're
name
ready,
again,
well,
Rose?
it's
I don't
right
even know
there.
this guy.
There's
It's
my
right.
evidence.
It's made
It's a
of
fucking
cheese.
article. It's
Cheese
true.
boy.
I
It's
know.
a fucking article.
Listen,
I
just,
know
just
they're
ask Cheese
faking
Boy.
moon rocks. They're faking
Cheese
moon rocks.
boy.
I agree with you because the moon is made of cheese.
See,
See how
Cheese
that
Boy's
follows
got it
through?
all figured out.
Lord,
Cheese Boy has
Exactly.
solved it again, Rose.
That's my niche. It's all a hoax. Moon landing, everything.
Way to
This
go.
is
That's
made up.
excellent
Where
work,
do you think
Boy.
cheese comes from? Hey, I want to talk to Rose. She's kind of reasonable. Where do you think cheese comes from?
Oh, you know what? Come on now.
No, can you tell me where
That's
cheese
really the
comes
best
from?
they can do, Rose.
Listen,
That's
I'm
the
going
best
somewhere
monkey
with this.
people can do.
Rose,
What did
Rose,
you
just
expect,
ignore him
Rose?
for a second. Rose,
Rose,
listen
what
to
did you expect from Evo Tards,
me.
really?
Stay with me. Where does cheese come from?
I'm not going to answer stupid questions.
Just
Everybody already
tell
knows
me
that.
where cheese comes from, please.
Oh my
For the love of the
Your
gods of
mom?
jam and jelly.
It's from
Just-
your mom, bitch, and fuck you. Don't fucking talk shit.
Bro,
I'll
I mean,
kill
I
you,
don't-
bitch.
Is that a?
Look,
Don't
You're
cut
gonna
me.
it's
kill
right
me?
here. Shut up, bitch. I don't even know. Bye. Don't even
You are
say
such an uneducated cunt. Like, why are you even on here?
Oh,
Okay,
listen to
fine.
Wolf, the brave Evotard's using the C word already
Look,
because he
they're
likes to be
trying.
he likes to
Look at
bend
that.
over for the
It's
white
not
slave
green
masters.
cheese because that's what they want you to believe. See how they try to jump on that right away? It's not green
Yeah,
cheese because they don't
yeah.
want it. I bet Pillbox. I bet
I'm
you've
Man.
been
not gonna.
talking
You
your
know
whole life.
what?
Great job,
No,
guys.
there's
Don't you
no.
know
Next.
the 4-H
Who's
club
next?
is behind
To
the
the
conspiracy?
cliffs.
Don't you
There's
understand?
no
Don't you know about the
Yeah, to the
4-H
cliffs.
conspiracy?
To the cliffs.
Rose,
There's no reason to be
These people
disrespectful.
really are this
First off,
stupid.
Rose, do your research.
First off, there's
Do your
no reason.
research, Rose.
I do my fucking research. I've been
Look
doing it for
up.
over
I'm
13
serious.
years.
Look up the
I'm serious
4-H
too.
club. What do you know about the 4-H club?
Oh my god, these people.
Seriously, tell me what Pillbox. What do you know about
They
the 4-H
really
club?
are this. They really are this stupid. It's made of cheese. We already
No,
heard
seriously.
you, cheese boy. It's made
Nobody
of
knows
cheese,
anything
cheese
about
boy.
the
We got
4-H
you. It's
club.
cheese boy.
Why are they so
It's cheese.
secretive?
Cheese
Why
boy.
is
It's
the 4-H
cheese.
club?
Oh.
It's
It's
because
cheese.
it's a
Cheese
cheese
boy.
conspiracy. They want you to think it
Cheese.
comes
There,
from cows
exactly.
to pump money into
Exactly.
the useless. It
The
comes. They
cheese
mine it up
conspiracy.
on the
That's the
moon.
best they could come up with, Rose.
That
That it's
article
made of
proves it.
cheese.
Fake Dutch moon rocks.
Yeah.
See, they're hiding it. They're passing off petrified wood as moon rock because they don't want you
See
to
how
know
it
the
works?
truth.
There it is. It's made
That's
of cheese,
it.
Rose. You heard it from the Evotard. It's made of cheese.
I just
That's
broke
the
the
best thing
internet,
they can
ladies and
do.
gentlemen.
That's
Yeah.
the best thing they can come up with.
And if they can't come up with anything, then they attack you and say, "She said it came from my mom." What a fucking bitch, dude. You know what? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna tolerate this kind of shit. I'm not gonna
That's what
tolerate
you
it.
said
So-
to me.
I didn't
I
say it
didn't
came
say
from
that.
your mother. I didn't
Yes, you
say that.
did.
Your
You just
mother.
said that-
I said your mother.
I said, where did cheese come from? And you said it comes from your mom. And I'm like, what?
No, you can rewind that. No, I did not. I would never say that. That's disrespectful.
Oh, I'd hope not. That's what
Hey,
I heard.
can I have the
you
the
heard
live
wrong.
feed to this, and I'll replay it right now.
Not disrespectful.
Welcome
Not
to the
disrespectful.
world of white Evotards, Rose. Welcome to this world.
Holy shit, you guys are still on this same bubble seed? Oh my god.
Well, we'll
Oh,
get
well,
there. We'll
that's
get to the moment.
Wait, somebody call me?
This is great. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
keep listening.
This is really how stupid people are that watch Star Wars and are brought up on Star Trek, Rose. This is really the best they can do.
Okay, museum has been to the rocks. The phone called NASA. Van Galer said. She said the space agency told the museum that it was possible that the Netherlands had received a rock. NASA gave moon rocks to more than 100 countries in early 1970s, but were from those later missions. Apparently, no one thought to doubt it since it came from the Prime Minister's collection. The rock is not usually on display. The museum is probably known for its paintings and other works of fine art by masters such as some guy with an impronounceable fucking name. The jagged fist-sized stone was reddish tints. It mounted in place above a plaque and said, with compliments to the ambassador of the United States of America to commemorate the visit to the Netherlands of the Apollo 11 astronauts. The plaque did not specify that the rock came from the moon's surface. It was
No,
a
it
gift.
did not say that. It didn't say it because they knew
Now
it
they're
wasn't.
denying that they
But
said
they're
it was from
saying
the moon.
it exactly. They're not going to say it.
They
That's
have
what
no
they
choice.
say.
It's just, yeah, Rose, they have no choice. It's just one deny after the other.
It was
Deny, deny,
given
deny.
to the article that was posted. It said it was given as an opening of exhibition on space exploration.
So
Hey,
why
Rose,
would you
2
give
days
why
ago-
would you give a piece of petrified wood for a space exploration? No.
Oh, that was an accident. They misplaced the real ones, Rose. They
Why?
accidentally
All right.
misplaced them.
Here's the thing. Why would you give someone a model of the shuttle and not the real thing itself? Because sometimes it's a lot easier to give a model or something representative of it. It's the thought that counts.
No.
Oh
dude,
my
no.
God, you're
Sorry,
that
no.
desperate, Redline. Redline, are you
What?
serious? You're faking right now, Redline. Come on,
Well,
you're not that
if
stupid.
it was part of the
Redline, not even
conspiracy,
you
why
can be
would it
that
be in the
stupid.
news?
Hang on.
Hello?
Not even you can be that stupid,
If it was a
Redline. Please stop
conspiracy,
faking
why would
it.
it be in the
Please.
news?
Here we
Can
have.
anybody answer that?
No,
Hold
it's not a
on.
conspiracy.
Someone
You
else is
people really
talking.
are
Hold
this
on.
stupid.
Let someone else. Go ahead.
Rose,
Who's
hang on.
talking?
Here
Go ahead.
we have a person that is claiming that bubbles are always in the shape of peanuts, no matter which way they tumble.
don't
and
care about
they're
that.
claiming that. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Stupid.
When it comes to moon rocks, let's say that the moon rock that was given was fake. How does that prove that we
was.
know? Hang on. Let's just say that it is. Let's agree on that. Let's wholeheartedly agree. Let's say right now it is fake. How does that prove we didn't go to the moon?
Because why wouldn't you give a real fucking moon rock?
How does that prove that we didn't?
Oh my
It
God.
means
Well,
that there
why
was
did you
a
give a real one?
Oh my God,
If you're gonna give a moon rock, give a fucking moon rock.
Redline, you're kidding, right? You're kidding, right?
Hey, I got another one right here. The Telegraph, right there. Boom.
Rose, the only thing that proves is that they're greedy little cunts that wanted to keep all the good shit for themselves. That's the only thing that you're proving right
That's
here.
why we still have
I'm
verified
not
moon
proving.
rocks. That's why we still have no verified moon rocks. Exactly. They wanted to keep it for themselves.
I'm greedy. That they're greedy little cunts. That's what I'm proving. That makes no sense at all. If you're gonna give a moon rock, give a fucking moon rock. Okay. But that's it.
It was never plaqued as a fucking moon rock.
That's it.
You're making them out to make a promise that they never fucking made.
Are you
You're jumping the gun here.
Okay, now I showed you the daily. I showed you the daily. Now I'm showing you the Telegraph.
Yeah,
okay?
And I'm looking at the World Post that says the same exact shit.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
so why?
There you go.
Why would you give something fake? Why? Because you never went there. That's why.
Do you have actual evidence other than just asking
Ding,
why?
ding, ding, ding. There it is. Do you have actual evidence that we're actually on a hangout? Right? Do you have evidence that the moon isn't made of cheese?
The fact that they didn't give something that they have in their position is somehow proof that they never did it. Hey, Rose, by the way, did you know that I went to the Grand Canyon? But I'm not going to give you any rocks I got from there. So therefore, by your logic, I never went there.
Oh, boy. Well, hold on a second. If you went to the Grand Canyon...
No, let's take your logic to your fucking conclusion.
No, it's not my fucking logic. If you go to the Grand Canyon...
You're the one that said it!
Can you wait?
You're the one that fucking said
so
it.
stupid. Redline, you are a complete fucktard,
your
Redline.
logic is that because...
Redline, you are a complete fucking idiot.
That is not my logic.
Save yourself.
Yes,
Stop committing suicide, Redline.
My logic is...
Shut up, Bubbles. This is between me and Rose.
You're gonna die, Redline. You're gonna die thinking that we went to the moon, buddy. How stupid, Redline. Stop it. You gotta be
You are already debunked, dude.
Child. How stupid can these people be?
I'm sorry you were debunked.
It's unbelievable.
Okay?
So
Just
stupid.
relax. Relax, Bubbles. Relax.
Redline, that is so pathetic, child.
He wants to
How
explain
pathetic.
my logic. He's telling me what my logic is.
I know, these fakers are so
Do you need a hug, Bubbles?
Pillbox is like one of the most butthurt little whiny bitches I've seen in a hangout since Seamus. I'm just saying, man.
Right, says the Cheese Boy. There's Cheese Boy. There's Cheese Boy again.
Hurt. I can't believe how
buddy,
you are.
I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt that I
hurt.
worked for the government, and I'm not as stupid as you to believe in fake moon rocks. I'm so sorry, buddy.
What's so funny is he
Man.
actually has to unmute to cry.
Dear Lord, that sucks so bad for me. I'm so sorry that I live in reality.
No, the funny thing is you're probably going to lose sleep over this hangout. That's the
wonderful
funny thing.
space
You're probably going to
cadets.
sit up and say,
You gotta love
I
these
should've
space
said
cadets,
that.
Rose. These
That's what I
people are
should've said.
phenomenal. That's really how stupid these people are.
Okay,
they really
Rose.
are this stupid.
Rose. All right, here's the thing. I think you.
Wait.
Jesus, can you believe these people?
Wait, Pill, hold on. Who's gonna tell me what my fucking logic is? You're not gonna tell me what my logic is. I'm gonna tell you what my logic is. If you go to the Grand Canyon and you're like, oh, I'm gonna bring back my friend some rocks from the Grand Canyon, then you should give them rocks from the Grand Canyon. You shouldn't stop off at the gift shop or stop on the side of a rest stop and grab some rocks and give it to me. It should be the rocks from the Grand Canyon. What the fuck? It's
okay, well now.
Dude,
now let
he really is that stupid. Rose, he really is that stupid.
I mean, it's common sense.
Dude, you had a chance to talk. Now let me talk. The fact is that if I go to the Grand Canyon and I pick up some rocks and I went there without ever having promised you bring you back anything whatsoever, and I don't give you one, then by your logic, I never went there to begin with. No, it doesn't mean I never went. Hang on, Rose.
No.
Rose.
Redline, you fail again. Redline, you failed again.
Rose.
Redline fails again. He's that stupid. He really is that stupid.
Shut up for a second.
He really is that stupid. He really is.
I gave you a chance to speak. Let me speak.
Go ahead, Red.
Thank you. And tell Bubbles to shut the fuck up for a sec.
Shit.
Keep it down, Bubbles. Keep it down.
Just go, dude. Fuck.
Trying keeps muting.
I'm not muting you.
Oh my god. No, it's Pillbox. He's so butthurt. He's just muting him over and over and over again. Come on, dude, grow up.
You're gonna rein your boyfriend in, or
All right,
what?
there. Now he can't mute me. I blocked him temporarily, so now he can't mute me. In your
All right,
face,
Rose.
Bubbles,
I think it's time to
fuck
clean
you.
house. I think
Okay,
we
so
sick everybody. I think we've proven our point how stupid these Evo
don't
tards
worry,
are.
I
think
did
it's time
because I
clean
need to
house,
say
be
what I
honest
gotta
with you.
say.
Just
You're
go.
Pillbox is a lulz cow, man. He's like,
Come on,
totally
buddy.
love it.
Let's hear it, buddy. Let's hear this. Yeah, let's hear the wonderful explanation,
Okay,
guys.
so
Come on, let's
Dude,
hear it.
you are like
Come on,
my new
Redline.
little lulz cow. I'm gonna make you my new project, Pillbox.
When it
I know. I know,
when
I
it
know, Monkey
comes
Boy. I know.
to
Cheese
your
guy.
conclusion.
Let's hear it.
No, seriously, you are
No, seriously.
officially an
I know.
internet
Seriously.
monster.
I know. I know.
Red
Seriously.
talk. Let Red
Seriously.
talk. Hold on.
Oh,
I want to hear this because this is like fucking genius. Go ahead.
yeah, it is genius.
Yeah, it
You know,
is.
tell
Go
me,
ahead.
Rose, your conclusion is that we never went to the moon based on this.
No.
And so,
No,
okay,
it's not.
then is your conclusion that they're just greedy little cunts? Yes or no?
No. There's no conclusion.
There
Go
is
ahead.
no. Why the fuck did you even show this then? So once again, it is a moot point.
No. I showed because that's what happened. They're claiming
No
that
one's
they went
denying
to the moon.
that.
Here's a fucking rock that's not. It's not even a fucking rock. And I'm gonna give you old wood and tell you it's from the moon. Why would
No
it be
one
in
made
fucking
that
museum?
promise. No one made that promise.
Dude, stop. If you're an astronaut that went to the moon and you said it's a fucking moon rock, shouldn't it be a fucking moon rock?
Yes,
No
it
one.
should.
Yes.
No one.
Thank
No
you.
one.
Yes.
No one made.
Yes.
Oh my God,
I don't
Cheese
give
Boy.
a fuck about promises, dude. I don't give a fuck about a promise. What are you
That
talking about?
doesn't
God.
mean that they
These
never
people
went
are
to the
so
fucking
stupid.
moon.
It's a
Use
fucking
your
rock
brain.
to the moon.
knows it's
Boom.
bullshit.
Use your brain.
Come on.
If they
Oh, there's
went to
Evo
the
Turd Boy
moon
again.
and they decided that we're just going to be greedy little cunts about it, that doesn't mean they
They
never
really
went to
are
the
stupid.
fucking
Rose,
moon.
honey.
No, you're wrong.
God
You're
damn it! You're
Candy
getting buried
pants.
with this thing.
Rosie,
They really are this
Rosie.
stupid. Wow.
can I please?
Now they're calling you
sanity.
candy pants. Why don't you just, Rose?
Go
You probably
ahead,
should just
Secular,
kick them. I
please.
mean, all they're doing is insulting you, and you're
Because
letting them
that
walk all
shit's
over
going
you.
way
It's a
the fuck
term of
over.
endearment, dude. Come on, Rose. Can we have some
I'm,
sanity just for a second?
I'm not
trying
gonna
to
censor
talk.
anybody. Just go ahead. Go. Just be fucking reasonable. I mean,
He's
think
got to
about it.
unmute. Secular, you
Sorry.
got to unmute. Pillbox keeps
Pillbox
muting
is
you.
him.
dude.
Yeah,
Stop.
now-
Okay, hold on, Bill. Wait.
Oh,
wait.
okay. I'm
Let
sorry.
Secular
Okay,
talk.
okay. Let's hear the
Let him
cheese
talk.
story. I want to hear the
Yeah.
cheese story.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Pillbox
Good
on.
lord.
Rose, I need you to
Mhm.
focus for a second.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go. Stay with me.
I'm very focused.
Stay with me. Stay with
You
me.
guys aren't making
All
any
right,
focus.
listen. I'm working with you. I agree with you here. Listen, if I went to the Grand Canyon and I did promise you a rock, and I went to the
there's
Grand
no
Canyon.
promise. Get the fucking promise out of there.
All
Get
right,
the
there's no
promise out.
promise. Fuck it. I didn't
There's no
promise you
fucking
shit.
promise.
All right,
That's
good.
right.
We go to the Grand Canyon, and I come back, and I have some nice, pretty rocks from the Grand Canyon, and I kind of open my mouth when I get back, and I'm like, yeah, well, no, listen, I do. I'm saying this is my story. I went to the Grand Canyon, I got some nice rocks, and I say to you, because after I come bragging about the rocks, and then I say, you know what, we're having some drinks, we're hanging out, everything's getting loose, and I say, you know what, I got some nice Grand Canyon rocks, I'm going to give you one. And then a couple days later, when I sober up, I'm like, well, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, promise you the rocks. And then I say, I'm just going to pick a couple out of my backyard and keep the nice ones, and then I give you the ones from my yard. Does that mean I didn't go to the Grand Canyon?
No, it doesn't.
Bingo.
But
That's exactly what you just said.
That's how stupid he is. That's how stupid he is.
No,
but
that's
not the
it.
same. Wait a fucking minute. That doesn't mean that this implies with this same situation. That's the fucking Grand Canyon. I'm talking about the fucking moon. You went to the moon. You're saying this is a moon rock. Okay, they didn't promise.
That doesn't negate anything. That
Yeah,
you
it does. It fucking does, dude.
you're
Yeah,
failing.
it does.
You are literally. I can't believe you're not understanding this.
You're not fucking understanding this.
I cannot
can't
believe this.
that.
Is this really this difficult for you? Just because we
I
gave you
think it's
something
very
that was
difficult for
pure,
you.
just because we give you something that's pure shit doesn't mean that we actually didn't go there to begin with.
They really are this stupid. The Cheese Boys and
I could give you a
Tinkerbells. Yeah.
piece of donkey turd, and it would still mean I went to the Grand Canyon.
Why would they lie?
Evil tart, evil
Why?
tart.
Red
Oh,
Zone.
yeah.
Would a fucking
There's the Cheese Boy.
Is Bubbles doing the parrot thing again?
There's Cheese Boy
You
again.
guys aren't fucking astronauts. First off, you guys aren't fucking astronauts.
No, we're
Why would
humans.
fucking-
No,
oh,
you
sorry.
are,
Astronauts
Heads.
aren't humans. Astronauts
Yeah.
aren't humans.
I can give you a plausible scenario and see
Oh
if.
my god.
They
What
really
about-
are this stupid, Rose. They really are
If
this
you're an
stupid.
astronaut and you went to the moon and you say, hey, here's some moon rocks. Put it in
Right.
your fucking museum. Shouldn't it be a fucking moon rock?
It
yes
should,
or no?
but it wasn't.
Okay,
So
exactly.
tough shit.
Why?
Tough shit.
Why
It
not?
Okay,
wasn't.
okay, I got an idea. I got
Why
an
not?
idea.
No.
I got an
Because
Because
they
idea.
we
didn't
know.
go to the fucking moon. That's why
There's
they
your
don't have
conclusion.
fucking moon rocks.
There's
They
your
don't have
conclusion.
fucking
I
moon
knew
rocks.
it. I
No, that's
knew
your
you would make
confusion.
I knew you would make that conclusion
Never
underneath
did.
faulty logic when you yourself said that logic did not work.
Why does Pillbox keep on muting
no.
secular? And
Yeah,
plus,
so
and one more
your
thing.
logic, your conclusion is that they didn't go to the moon based on
No,
this
they
logic when
didn't.
previously,
They admitted.
Hey, Rose, you might want to kick
agreed
some of these
with
retards
secular
right
that
God.
he
They
could
admitted.
give you
Rose,
a
I'm
piece of donkey shit, but yet still have gone to
Rose,
the
if you
Grand
can't,
fucking Canyon.
They
You,
admit they didn't know. They
your
admit it.
your fucking logic is so flawed. It's mind-boggling, stupid. Seriously, what the
Really.
fuck?
Rose, since Moonrock is super valuable, what if the person who was given the task of sending the rock to wherever it was going swapped it for themselves and put a rock that looked like a moon rock there? I mean, is that not plausible?
It could have been. It could have been. I don't know.
But that wouldn't mean we
next
wouldn't.
point, please.
But that wouldn't mean
But
we
it
didn't go to
doesn't
the
make
moon.
sense to me. But listen, it just doesn't make sense to
It
me.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me either.
Hold
Why?
on, Red. Fucking
Why
Red.
Secular would
hold on.
give you a piece of donkey shit? I'm not sure. Blame Secular. Secular's an asshole.
Pillbox blocked Gus
I didn't
already.
say that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
doesn't
Rose,
take
you're
much
gonna have
to
to
kick
No,
kick
out.
Gus, or I
that
gotta
was a
leave.
joke. That was actually a joke.
All right.
You're gonna have to
do it
kick
You know,
Gus, or I'm
Secular
leaving.
would
You
be
gotta
the
kick Gus, or I'm
astronaut that's
leaving.
supposed to give you the rock. He didn't because he's an asshole and he's a drunk little fuck.
You'll
No
have to kick
offense.
it from your controls.
I've never seen Pillbox this butthurt. Or I'm sorry,
Exactly.
Bubbles. I've never seen Bubbles this butthurt.
Yeah, the
You know,
pseudoscience
I'm sure
community is
if-
Go
very.
ahead. Do it again. Do it again,
See.
Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know
Gus,
what?
you're gonna have to kick him. You're gonna have to kick him, Rose.
Okay. pick
He's
him
a
up.
threat to logic.
No, he just keeps
No,
muting me, Rose. So please, if you can kick him,
Yeah,
Rose, I'm
yeah.
gonna have to leave. You
If
can
you
kick
look
him.
in the
I'll
chat,
leave.
Pillbox is doing it to me,
never-
to be fair.
I don't see him
So
delete
I'm
you
just
at all.
saying, what's good
Or
for the
muting
goose
you.
is
Yeah,
good
this
for the
is
gander.
my hang. Hey, Rose, you
Yeah.
can start kicking these people, or I gotta go. That's it.
Beware those who play the
See,
I can't deal.
Wow.
Perfect. I can't deal with. I mean, these are the same
Okay,
people
he
that
left.
support child rapists. These are the same
he
people
left.
that support
Alright.
child
Someone else is here.
rapists.
Alright,
You know,
he
when they
left.
attack Christians.
Let
He
it out,
left.
Bubbles.
Go
Let it out,
ahead.
Bubbles.
Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys.
All right, someone's echoing.
Yeah, that was
Someone's
too
echoing.
stupid
Yeah, that's
to
you.
understand.
Yeah, that's you.
It's not me. I got headphones on.
Who's echoing?
You're on a phone.
Who's
I think
echoing?
it's you.
All right. So
Yeah, I
when it
was on
comes
mute,
to
Jesus.
anybody else, is there any other points that we can completely piss
Hey,
over?
Rose. All right, Rose. Unless you're gonna kick him, Rose, I gotta go. So.
Who is it? I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, Gus Bellinger. You're gonna have to kick Gus Bellinger. He's
No,
one of the
points.
pseudoscience preachers. Yeah, so I gotta go unless you're gonna kick him.
Calm down, Phil.
Censored.
No, look at the monkey.
Censored.
No, look at the monkey.
Did it capture?
To the cliffs. To the cliffs.
That's a pretty good monkey. That's a pretty good monkey.
Hold on.
There we go.
That's
There we go. That's the best they can do. That's the best they can do.
Look at this, y'all. Look.
Photo
It's
snapshot.
Frank that's making it do that.
There's old people trying to get in.
Old
Let him
people?
in, y'all.
Hey Zeus, you gotta
They're
be
not
happy
actually
you're not
old
white. That's all I
people.
gotta say.
They're not
Could you
actually
imagine
old
being a
people.
white
Don't get
person or a
fooled.
sellout Uncle Tom like these retards?
Wow. Let it all out, Bubbles.
Let it all out, Bubbles.
Let it all out, Bubbles. Let all the bubbles out.
Oh man, it's just too
No,
easy
it's
when you're
just-
dealing with people
yeah,
that think
let
they
all
come
the
from
bubbles
monkeys.
out.
What
Let
can you
all the
say?
bubbles
Moon
out.
science finally getting to
Telling you, boy.
I'm
these-
sorry, monkey people.
Let all
Well,
the
so far we've
bubbles
absolutely destroyed them,
out.
Rose. What are we gonna do next?
Produce some
God.
evidence.
You know what? I gave you two newspapers that said it was fake. All right, the rock was
No one
fucking
is.
fake.
No one's
Talk about
denying
whatever.
it wasn't a moon rock.
Okay.
What do you
all right,
expect?
then
These
that's
denying
people
all
are
you had to
insane.
fucking say that then. All you had
Yeah,
to do was
but
fucking say that
what
at the
I'm-
beginning. Say
Rose,
that at the
but-
beginning.
but I don't
and we didn't
agree-
have to go this long.
Yeah, but Rose, I don't agree with your conclusion. Your conclusion isn't valid.
Therefore, we
That's
didn't
fine.
go to
Yours
the moon.
isn't either. But yours isn't either.
Therefore,
What assertion did I
pseudoscience
make?
is
I simply
true,
made
Rose.
the assertion that your logic isn't valid.
I know, but everything you're
That's
saying,
valid. That's valid.
everything
never-
you're saying is valid.
Dude, I went over freeze frame. I looked at your logic. We went through it in the most.
My logic, I did not post the video first off.
No,
So
no,
I
you
do not
posted the
know-
link. You posted the link,
Yeah,
and I
did
looked at
links.
it.
Yeah, quick links.
You shared
Quick
something
links.
that was convincing to you.
Yes.
And
No,
we looked at
no,
it.
no. I did not say that.
So
I
you
said,
didn't even watch it?
no, I told you I just looked up a fucking link hella fast and just posted it because you didn't have one, so I just did it. Now
Well,
I
how
have
about
seen
this?
other links.
Take your time, then.
Wait. I have seen other links that are longer. Okay, like an hour and a half. I just found one that was really quick and tried to catch something like that. Okay, so
That's fair.
that's
enough.
all I did.
We-
Okay,
In
But
all
the ones
honesty,
we looked at were debunked. Would you
Yeah.
agree with that?
that's fine. fine because I didn't look at those ones. That's not where I got my assumption from.
In,
Yeah,
Okay,
they
in,
that,
in
debunked the
all
moon
honesty,
landing.
if
They
we were to
debunked
look at
NASA going
one
into
that was
space for
going to
sure.
be, for
Absolutely.
example, like an hour
that's
long,
cool.
we're not going to get through that one. So if we were,
Exactly. And
if
so
we
I just found a quick one. I
if
was
we
being
were
nice.
now if we were to okay, I'm going to be really calm here, and I'm just going to go through this step by step, and I want you to follow me here. If you can do me that one favor, I'll shut the fuck up for the rest of the hangout if you want me to. All right.
No, I don't want you to. You're kind of growing on me, but you're an asshole, but you're growing on me. Go ahead.
Don't rub my
Oh,
ego. It's a
that's
bad
fine.
idea. If you were to look at, for example, like let's say Sean, Sean, the guy with Johnny number 5. So
John.
Sean,
Who's Sean?
the guy, yeah, the guy doing
Oh,
the,
that dude.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that douchebag right
That
there.
dude. Okay,
Okay,
gotcha.
so let's hypothetically say that Sean was,
AKA
you know,
Tinkerbell.
an evil little bitch. And we were to go out, grab something, promise you something, but not promise you. That just means he's just an evil little dick. He did it. You know, it doesn't mean that he
Looking
didn't go
good,
grocery
Tinkerbell.
shopping.
Looking good, Tinkerbell.
Wait. He's saying.
Sean,
Hold on. Go ahead, dude. Go
Sean,
ahead.
don't do the devil horns, man. Don't do the devil horns. You're just
I'm trying
confirming
to-
what I'm saying.
Just go ahead, dude. Make it quick. Go ahead.
Okay. So just going forth. Now, your conclusion is that they didn't go to the moon. What I'm saying is that all this shows to this point is that there was a fuck up somewhere with this moon rock, which everyone agrees, but that those two things don't exactly link together. My question at that point is, what can we show that does link to them directly not going to the moon?
Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough. Hold on a second. I'm trying to put this other earpiece on.
Sean, don't be a dick.
Huh?
I said, Sean, don't be a dick.
Oh, Sean wants to be a fucking asshole?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
We love you, bro.
Click on you, Sean. I'm gonna click on you, fucking Sean. There you go. All right. So
Tinkerbell inserts that so well, doesn't he?
I did not plan on doing a show about fucking the moon and shit like this, but anyways,
Wrong way of phrase it differently.
Okay, so my situation, this is just a lot of research over the years that I've came to this conclusion. All right, it's not just one single thing; it's multiple things. I can't break it down to just one. That I
Anything. It doesn't necessarily have to
You
be
just
like
want
a
something. You want
yeah,
a
just
cookie?
something. Yeah, I want a Scooby snack.
You want a Scooby snack? Okay.
Yeah, I want a Scooby snack from the store called Hoaxers R Us.
All right, I like Scooby. Hold on a second.
Scooby Doo's the fucking bomb.
I know I love him. Okay, hold on. All right, you guys go ahead and talk, and I'm gonna look up something to give you a fucking snack.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go take a piss real quick. So BRB.
Rose baby, why'd you do me like that?
Whoa, Rose baby, what? No, I accidentally kicked you out because.
Oh, accidentally.
It was.
Come
it was
on.
supposed to be Gus. It wasn't supposed to be you.
Okay. Well, that's what the last girl said too.
It wasn't you. It's me.
Pillbox is already.
You mean Bubbles?
Pillbox is jealous. We
Pillbox is jealous.
It's
okay,
just too easy.
You all right?
Too easy.
I say we all cumulatively, like right
Sorry
now,
about
just
that,
block the
Tinkerbell. Don't
fucker
be
so he
upset now.
can't mute you. Just everyone start mass blocking the fucker. Honestly, it will move the conversation.
Pill? That's my homie. No. Pill is part of this show. He's my
Well,
co-host.
then tell him to stop
I'm
muting
just here
people
for
at
comedy
random.
relief, guys. I'm having a ball. Keep going.
Hey, he's
I
kind of
think
like
it's
the
only
Porky Pig. He's kind of like the Porky Pig of the skit.
All right, so I got your little fucking snack, and here we go. So this is what convinced me. Now you probably won't have time to watch it on here because I don't just do fucking
Just
5
post
minute
the link.
fucking videos. Whatever. Hey, be nice, dude. I'm fucking being nice.
No, just post the link so I can save it. That way I can watch the whole thing.
That's part of it, right there. That's like you said. You just wanted a snack. Now I got
I did say I just wanted to.
books.
Wait a minute.
You want books too?
Oh crap! Not this douchebag, Eric Dubé. Oh fuck
No,
me.
he's a real dude. He's a real guy.
Oh fuck me. Oh.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, this guy is like headache on a fucking power trip. This guy honestly says that there's no such thing as satellites.
I want to give Rose credit. She's at least putting an effort in. I haven't seen a one link come out of friggin' Pillhead down there at the end of the row.
Bubbles.
Oh, sorry.
Remember his name is Bubbles.
I like Bubbles. Come on.
Bubble box.
Yeah, Bubbles is kind of cute.
He keeps
Yeah.
calling
Kinda
me
cute,
Tinkerbell. I
Pillbox.
think he's got a crush on
I'm
me.
not being gay, you guys.
You
All
are
right,
the most
Eric,
adorable
Eric,
Tinkerbell I've ever seen. I
okay,
gotta be honest
I'll
with you.
watch this guy for you, and that's saying something. But
No,
No,
he got that
he
bullshit
is.
from Rand.
Listen,
You know,
let me tell you.
another
He
third
worked for.
burglar.
Hold on. He worked for NASA. Okay, he shows his credentials. He said that he went to a party and the lights went out. I'm just gonna wrap this interview up real quick. He went to an interview, not an interview, a party, and the lights went out, and then the people were asking him questions and stuff like that because he does photoshopping for NASA. Because he does that like that 4D. You ever seen that 4D art? It looks like it's literally coming out of the sidewalk, but it obviously it's not. That's the kind of shit he does. And so, anyways, he was doing photoshopping for NASA and stuff like that. And anyway, so that's why he was invited to the party. So the lights went out, and they were teasing him. And they go, "Oh, do you think the Earth is round?" And he goes, "Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I?" And they started laughing at him. And then he was all, he didn't understand, like, what's so funny? And then they were like talking about some guy that went to the North Pole saying he won't come back. And then he's thinking, well, why won't he come back? And they're like, well, it's about temperature. That's what the Earth is about. Well, that's obvious. We do have temperature. So I was like, okay, whatever about that. And then they started drawing on the ground with chalk, and they're showing him kind of like what Admiral Byrd was talking about. If you guys know about him, he had 3 expeditions that was funded through the president. I think it was Eisenhower. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. But he has a couple of books and he does interviews. It's real old, a long time ago. Anyway, so he traveled to Antarctica and he said that there's land down there that is as big as North America. That has not been, no one's touched it. No one's touched this land. And he said it's full of minerals, uh, gold, silver, everything, coal, everything. It has not been touched. And then he said that there's a wall of ice going around. It's like so huge, like miles and miles high. You can't get over it. And so he took 3 trips down there that was funded through the president. And so everyone did a treaty around the world and said that they will never go there. This is true. There is a treaty. They won't go to Antarctic. Okay? So you have the flat earth a concave theory that is kind of, if you put that with the moon and you do everything else, I mean it is something that you have to take into consideration. I'm not going to tell you I fully believe in that. No, I don't, because I don't have a fucking rocket. I don't know. I can't go out in space and look down myself. I don't fucking know. All I can go by is what other people say, and that's NASA. NASA is telling me that this is what it is, but it's already proven that NASA lies.
Well,
So, yeah, hold on,
well,
I'm almost done. I'm wrapping
okay.
right now. So what I'm saying is, if NASA lies, this guy's saying this, the moon rocks are fake. You have bubbles coming out, the spacesuit, and you have all the a lot. I got so much more other than that, of course. You can't just make assumptions just based on that, because that's ridiculous. But so you have to at least
And I
question.
agree.
You have to question, at least question. Are you being told the truth? That's it. Just question that.
Mm-hmm. And
That's it.
yeah,
That's my point.
and that's what I did. So going on a spiel of my own, do I believe it? No, not at all. And to me personally, I think the guy is full of more shit than a backed up sewer. And the reason I know is because you don't even need NASA to prove the curvature of the Earth. Just go out to a beach and watch ships disappear over the horizon. And also take note that if you
Have
were
you done
to
that with
add, yeah, but
Have you
also
done that?
take. Can I finish? Now, when it comes to ships disappearing over the horizon, if you were to compare that to the trigonomic functions that show when exactly it should be, going over in the confines of the round Earth model, it fits perfectly. Not only that, why is it that when we have day and night cycles, that we're not seeing a dimmer sun on one side? Why is it that the pole stars rotate, yet when I look closer to the equator, they're going from right to left? Why is it that when rockets launch up into space, they don't go straight up, they actually curve over to get into orbit, thus actually validating a gravity model of a round Earth, gravity pulling on all sides. So when you look at everything like for example,
independent companies that have no connection to NASA, even people who have done something as simple as sent weather balloons 20 miles up with regular cameras. They have actually seen the curvature of the Earth, and actually that very project is something that I am doing right now. And what I want from any flat earther is this. I want a name of a camera, that's obviously cheap of course, that is not fisheye, that if I were to take a picture from that altitude and it were to show the curvature, would they believe it? Even though they chose the camera.
I fucking would, because as long as it's not fisheyed, and it was somebody they chose, camera they chose, and you were able to do that experiment, I would believe you.
Yeah, not only that, but
exactly,
I'm willing to push it even further. The way that I'm going to do it is that I want them to delete all the crap that's on the memory card. I want them to put that memory card in the camera. I want them to put the camera in the box, and I want them to say, "Sayonara, motherfucker," and let the fucker go.
I would listen to you.
Bingo.
Because I don't have that access to do that. I don't fucking know.
Well, how about this?
But listen, but people, they lie,
Rose,
so
this is an offer. This is an offer, Rose. I'm getting to the offer. My offer is this. In about a year's time, would you like to come with me to Kansas, literally the flattest fucking place that I know of, and launch that son of a bitch?
I would.
And I'll tell you what.
I'd be scared to be with you, but I would.
Don't worry. I only have a Ruger, an LC9, and a semi-automatic. I'm not dangerous at all. So when
I bring mine too.
There you go. Well, it's called mutually assured destruction. So when it comes to actually launching the damn thing, I guarantee you that it's been done before, and it will be done again by me. And not only that, I personally, I mean, I live on the beach, so it's really hard to notice. I go to the beach, I pointed a camera at a ship, and I watched the son of a bitch disappear over the horizon. Do you know how many people told me that I CGI'd that shit?
Well, okay, no,
Eric, I'll tell you what, Eric was one of them.
Hold on, but there is proof, and I can bring that link in right now. There is proof that you can go from Bear Mountain, which is 60 miles away from New York City, and you can go a straight line across the water and see New York City, just plain and simple.
Bear Mountain from New York City.
Break.
And what is that proving exactly?
There's no curvature. It's straight.
There is curvature. If you're standing on top of them. No, there is curvature. It's
they'll just say it is. They'll just keep saying it is, Rose.
Do you want me to show you my own video demonstrating the curvature?
From Bear Mountain to New York City coastline?
It was actually from Chicago, looking across.
Okay, how many miles?
55.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay, good.
And what kind of camera was it? And what kind of lens?
That I don't know. It's not my picture. I just debunked it.
So it's not true?
No. Well, no. I debunked the fact that this proves that there's no curvature, because here's the thing. If you actually watch my video and I go through all the steps of all...
You said you just debunked it because there is no curvature?
No. A person made the claim that this picture proves that there is no curvature. That was the claim. So I debunked that claim. I'm sorry. I should have spelled it out differently.
No, it's fine. I'm listening to you. So go ahead.
Okay. So getting back to the point, what I did was I went through trigonometry, and I got all the angles, all the facts, and then I saw just how much light had to refract in order for that image to show up. Now keep in mind that when I was looking at refraction, I was seeing full tower. Then I divided to what we were actually seeing. It turns out that light would only have to refract 0.1 degrees. Now the question for you, Rose, is this. Do you think it's really impossible for our atmosphere to bend light 0.1 degrees due to refraction?
No, I don't think anything's impossible. I mean, I'm open to everything. That's the thing. I don't know. My mind is not made up on any kind of level because, it is on some things.
There's the link
to that. The Earth, I don't know. I don't know about the Earth.
There's the
about
link.
A lot of other shit, though.
Yeah, there's the link to that video. And so the reason why I'm looking at this guy and he's saying that it's all bullshit and whatnot, because the thing is that I've seen it with my own eyes and you can see it too. If I bring my reflecting telescope and we were to scan the sky just as the International Space Station was going overhead, and you were able to see clearly the defined shape of the solar panels, the station body itself, everything. If you were to see everything for yourself, would that convince you that we actually do have things in orbit?
Fuck yeah. Well, I already know things are in orbit. I just saw a fucking UFO or something move tonight. And I'd never seen that before. I saw a star, and then I saw something next to it that looked like a star, and it went flying up and went like a reversal candy cane. So
Well, actually, if you were to go on, well, actually, if you were to go on to, by the way, this is best watched with audio, and it's kind of funny, but I wouldn't recommend it right now. Trust me, save it for later. Oh God,
can you hear it? Can you hear it?
you don't want to hear that.
No. Okay, not with audio.
No, you want to hear it, just not now.
Oh, this is something I should watch later.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's there's a lot of funniness in it.
Now you don't want to share now. Okay.
Well, if you want to screen
man.
share it, everyone go to the YouTube app and let's watch it.
No, it's okay. You say you don't want to share. That's fine.
No. Let's share it right now. It's just that no one in the feed will be able to see it. But let's go ahead and click on the YouTube app on the side, and let's go ahead and watch it right now.
All right, I want to see the proof, dude.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying click on the YouTube app.
Who, me?
Yeah, click on the YouTube app that's on the side, and then I'll play it.
Yeah.
What about
You're gonna
Bubbles?
do it? Oh, I was just gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah, just click on the YouTube app on the side, and I'll start playing it.
Bubbles won't be able to see it.
Oh well, fuck him.
No, be nice. That's my boy.
He can't hear me anyway. So
It's okay,
here we
Rose. They
go.
don't really
I'm
have a
placing it,
choice.
and
You
let's
gotta
go ahead and
realize
watch
they
it in
think they
3,
come
2,
from
1.
monkeys. What could you expect from these people? I gotta go though, guys, because I gotta get up in the morning. Some of us work and have things to do. It's been a pleasure, guys. I really appreciate everybody disproving that NASA has done anything except put rockets up into the air and then come back down. I really appreciate everybody. So it's been fun, guys. Really, it has. And you can call me Bubbles. I gotta go though. So hey, Jesus, I'm gonna let you take over, Jesus, for the pseudoscience community. You're in charge now, okay, buddy?
That's right, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro. Anytime, bro. It's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good one. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, Bubbles.
Later.
Is it okay? Good. He's left. All right. So let's continue. Let's continue the video, shall we?
Todos están muy callados.
En este partido de fútbol en Seattle.
Sounds like Red's talking on here.
Yeah, dude, Daniel, you gotta keep muting, dude.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of background noise.
Daniel, I'm muting you for a reason. We have the YouTube app up.
I'll mute him. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay, so that's good. So your point's made right there.
I wouldn't say the point's made just yet.
Well, that it's making a good point. It's making a good point.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, so with that in there, does anyone hear a hissing on the other end, or is it just me?
It's just you.
Yeah, it's probably just me.
It's the snake behind your ear.
Possibly. All right. Oh, now it went away. But anyway, if it were to keep going, what would happen is that I would calculate light bend angles and find out it would only have to bend 0.1.
That was you, huh?
That was me, yes.
Yeah, it sounded like you. I go, he's playing his own video.
Correct.
That's not proof.
Well, okay, no. The proof isn't the fact that it's my video. The proof is in the math.
It's the calculations. Exactly. I know.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have chose my own video to make a point. That's all I'm saying. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but the proof is in the math, and what I showed is that if you are to see objects that should be underneath the horizon, the fact is they actually are, but they're making themselves visible due to the fact that our atmosphere refracts light. This is something that has been documented, and I'm not even sure flat earthers can even deny. And so if we have a refraction that is so minute, I mean 0.1 degrees, hardly noticeable, it makes a big difference over distance.
All right. Does anybody else agree with him, or not agree with him?
Yeah,
I
I'm an
do.
engineering student, so I have a pretty good handle on trigonometry.
Right
And
on.
the Red's video went a little bit fast, but I paused it when I watched it earlier, and I went over it myself, and it's all spot on. And I have no idea where Jeranism got his calculations from.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. Is that a scuba diver in the reflection on that helmet? Can someone
Okay,
present
no,
him?
we're beyond that. Oh, it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's just the best.
I thought you were being a smartass. Okay, go ahead.
No, that's just the best selfie ever taken.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Be like, oh, you think your selfie's awesome? Take this, bitch.
In space.
Yeah. So, and then when you look at the way that refraction works, and then you look at examples of refraction. We have examples where refraction has caused mountains to be double in size, double. But we're not seeing them being double in size. No, we're seeing just an addition of 646 feet over 55 miles. That's not a lot. Like I said, the arc width is 0.1 degrees. Such a small degree does not hint at all whatsoever to a flat Earth. If anything,
Okay. Well, I'm not math, type person, so I'm just gonna
just
take
use a
your word for
scientific
it.
calculator. It does it for you.
Yeah, please stop.
Or you can circumnavigate the Earth.
Talk in lay
that.
terms. If you could just talk in lay terms, I appreciate that.
Okay. All right. How about this? Have you ever been on a road and you've experienced a heat haze, and it looks like the car that's driving down the road is floating?
Like a mirage. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
It looked like there was water on the sand, but really there was no water there.
Yeah, it was. That's what's called a superior mirage, and then you have a heat mirage. What you saw in that picture was a superior mirage. Now, these flat earthers are so desperate that they'll grab at anything to try and prove their concept, but their concept still wasn't made, even if that was a mirage. What it basically showed is that with the cross section that I showed, I could find out just how much of the tower was visible. We're still missing the bottom 1,100 feet of the tower, and as well as the shore, the road, and everything. That's still under the horizon. If the flat Earth model was true, if our line of sight is in fact a line and the Earth is flat, then our line of sight would be parallel with the Earth in question, which means it wouldn't interrupt.
I want to throw this out here. How about if I told you the Earth was like a contact lens? So it's flat at the bottom, but it's like a contact lens on the top. So it'd be a half a sphere.
Yeah, unfortunately what happens is that we can debunk that by the angles at which we're seeing ships disappear over the horizon.
But
so
wouldn't it be the same if it was a sphere, a complete sphere? Wouldn't it be the same if it was a half a sphere and you still had the same angle?
You wouldn't be able to, because if you were to do that and you were to stretch that to the same size of the Earth, what ends up happening is that you have you have so much distance, okay? And you have so much angle per distance. Now you have to complete the full distance, correct? Because all you have is the whole Earth to work with. So if you go, and I did the math already on this, it goes 69.169 miles per degree of change, and you were to travel the entire circumference of the Earth, what is it, like 24,000 miles?
So you've done both models.
I've done both models, yes.
Okay, I respect that. Okay.
And what ends up happening is it starts right where it stopped, or it stops right where it started. It made a complete circle, aka round.
Can I ask you a question then?
Yes.
So when they have the flights that go from, say, Dubai to New York, there's always a stopover. And if they say there is no stopover, they always stop to get refuel. So there is a stopover technically, right? Why does it take longer to get to a certain place that should be lined up either way? Like, I don't know how to explain that, but none of the airlines wanted to do a... Go ahead. Thank you.
Jet streams. That's why sometimes like going down to Mexico and coming back will take different times. Because when you go with the jet stream, it's less fuel and you can pick up better speed. When you're going against the wind or the jet stream, it takes slower. It's slower and it's more fuel.
Okay, I never heard of that. So
yeah,
that
the
makes sense.
rotation of the Earth can also make a difference too. When you're
What
flying
I mean
east to west and west to east.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm willing to understand this, and this is great. I'm just saying I never thought of. No one ever said that. So okay.
Yeah, the thing is that when the flat earthers make these claims, they're often leaving out really key pieces of information that prevent you from getting the whole picture. You get enough of the picture that you kind of see what's going on, but it can leave you astray. It's kind of like those pictures where they ask you, "Hey, which object is bigger?" The answer will shock you, and they both happen to be the same size. Yeah, you might be fooled into thinking it's one thing when it's really option B. And option B happens to be the legitimate answer when you really dig into it. And that's what my videos do. What my videos do is that they take their objections and they strip them down to their core. And then I rebuild it with proper mathematics to see if their objection holds up. And every single time their objection does not hold up, which is why when Bubbles, gave me that video, I stripped it down to its core. I zoomed in and I took it frame by frame. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is not a fucking bubble.
But that's what you have to do. You have to take every piece of evidence as much as possible to even get to a, some kind of conclusion. So.
I did, and
You
that
did.
and
You did.
and
I
that
give you that, dude. I give you that.
and that leads me to my conclusion. Now, it could be the case that these NASSholes, as they're called, are just really good at CGIing and really good at keeping secrets for 40, 50 years, even though they couldn't keep Watergate and the NSA under wraps to save their fucking life. Or we can say that the launches that I'm seeing in Cape Canaveral, Florida, with my own eyes, and that I will be seeing in another week, actually means something.
Okay. Fair enough. Can you film that when you go see that?
I have 2 videos already filmed. Actually, 3 videos already filmed. I'll post them here.
Really? Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
I have 3 of them. I have
Don't they all turn, or do they go straight up?
one of them goes into the clouds. You can't see it. Another one does lean over slightly. I zoom right up on it, but they do lean over. They have to.
Yeah, they have to. Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. In order to get into orbit, you have to go parallel with the planet.
Per se. Yeah.
Yes. Basically, an orbit is just a state of continuous free fall, except
I know
when.
What it is.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right, so I'll post the videos.
Okay, that'll be cool. I want to see that, especially like somebody else's footage, not footage that they give you, but somebody who filmed it. I like that.
Yeah. And
Hey, Red.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask because I've heard of flat earthers. They've been around for a while. For some reason, they're getting really popular right now. They're kind of getting videos are getting passed around. But how do they account for well, she brought up commercial airlines. Like, how do they account for that?
They don't.
Like no one's ever seen the edge of the Earth, or people fly around the Earth every day, like just common people doing business. Like
they don't account for it at all.
They just avoid it like the plague. They just never answer that because to me that'd be like the first
When I
question.
look at the Earth, I don't see round. I see square.
No, well, it could be shaped like your face. Who knows? What I'm saying is
that would be a really ugly Earth.
Well, how do you know? We don't. You have to get a pilot license. You have to sign a whole bunch of documents. I'm sure you're told you can't fly in certain areas. I mean,
Yeah, but millions of people fly all over the world every day.
Not millions. Well, millions of people in passenger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is.
Have you heard of the pilot? Now, I can give you the link to that. This guy, he's sitting in the back of the plane because actually the back of the plane is safer if there was an emergency. And there was a pilot back there, and he's flying home. He's done flying, whatever. And they're talking, and he's talking about the North Pole, and he's getting information out this pilot and shit. And the pilot said, "Yeah, there's a vortex in the middle of
the North Pole."
Yeah, sorry, I'm losing my. Okay.
There's a vortex in the middle of the North Pole.
Yeah. And then so it's kind of like the inside of the Earth and Land of the Lost type shit. I don't know. But anyways,
right. Yeah, it sounds pretty fantastic.
Yeah, right. And so anyways, he was saying, yeah, I know about that, but I won't ever admit to it and so forth. And then we have so-called pre-programming with movies talking about that too. So there's pilots that are kept quiet about what they do know.
Now,
That's
Rose, though, and that's fine. I mean, it's anecdotal, but whatever, we could let that go. But doesn't it seem odd that you got like one story about one pilot? That would mean like all like pilots on commercial airlines are part of the conspiracy, right?
Whoa. Hold on. That's
Okay.
just one story I told. That doesn't mean that's all I. Come on now, dude. Because
Hey,
I say
hey
one little quick
Rose.
story, that's all I know, and that's what I'm going by. No.
Hey Rose.
Do
Quick,
you
a
have
quick
time
thing.
to? I'm not hanging out on here for 4 hours explaining to you everything I fucking know, but
I'm
I'm
not
gonna throw
asking
out
you to.
something.
I'm just telling you what the links are on the side. The first link is going to be the Orion. That one disappears into the clouds, but it does launch. The second link is a better image, but it's a fucking cell phone video because I forgot my cameras. Piece of
I like
shit,
cell phone
dumbass.
video. That's
Yeah,
good though.
yeah.
That's good.
But the third video is the launch of the Atlas V rocket carrying the X-37B, and that is the best video I have of a launch.
All right. Do you want to play it, or you want me to play it?
We can play it right now. And the
Yeah.
and the fourth video is just the ISS going over my house. But let's click on the YouTube app, and I'll go ahead and bring it up right now.
Cool. Thank you.
No prob, no prob. It's only 3 minutes.
All right.
So here we go.
Quick and that's good.
All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, play. Play, motherfucker.
Fail.
Yeah, it's definitely failing on me. Okay, how about this? Can anyone play this link right there? Is the link that I just posted. Can anyone play that shit?
Yeah, you guys, come on, do something around here.
Let me try this.
Yeah, man, because I can't even get the YouTube thing off. Oh, go
All right.
to remove.
It's on the left. It's on the left, and it's the
I know.
one.
Yeah.
I got it working.
Wait, you don't have the link to the left, Jesus? Jesus.
I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it? Okay, I just
Yeah.
want to make sure everybody can see it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, playing right now.
The turning right there. See how it turned? You saw that? Okay, that was a really pretty firework. Looked
Yeah,
good.
I apologize for the shitty camera shake. I was holding it by hand.
All right, I want to hear what Sean has to say.
About what we just saw?
Yeah.
Go ahead, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it muted me again. It looks legit.
It looks. Yeah, that is legit. Yeah, that was a nice firework.
What's why would you call that a firework?
Because it was entertaining.
Oh, you mentioned something about the turn that apparently there was something wrong with it.
No, it always curves. That's all I'm saying. We haven't actually seen it shoot just out because it can't because we're orbiting, right? So it has to turn.
If
Just saying.
if it launches straight up, it's just gonna fall right back down.
Right, and that's why they have footage of the rockets falling down. Yeah, they do have footage of that, but it could be that it's technical. I don't know.
No. Parts of the rocket do eventually come down, but those are the
I know
first and
that.
second stages.
I'm talking about when they started first making rockets. They didn't even make it up that high. They just fall down and explode because
they were shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Technology,
Okay.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Looks like we made progress
now. You know, we made better strides, so we can go to space.
Yippee. And so basically, and the other two are really not that good. Like I said, one of them's even a cell phone video. God damn,
Okay,
that pissed me off.
Okay, I want to see that.
See,
Please.
Be my fucking guest. It's a crappy cell phone video.
I know. I like this shit. It's cool. I like it.
The crappier, the better.
The crappier the better, really?
Exactly.
You can fit more stuff into it when it's.
Okay,
when
this
it's great.
one is only this one's only 2 minutes 22
Stop,
seconds
Sean.
long.
You're being mean, Sean.
Yeah, this one's only 2 minutes 22 seconds long. So let me go ahead and bring this up.
22 minutes?
No. 2 minutes 22 seconds.
Oh.
Sorry, Scott was talking.
Thank you.
If you got bass, turn it up now.
Bass.
Bass boost.
There's the turn. Exactly. It never goes up. Right at them into the water. Bam, bitch. Oh, shit. What happened? Where'd it go? It turned. It looked like it was coming at them. And I was gone. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why the lights were going up.
There it goes. I see it now.
It's just in the clouds.
It's really shitty. Okay.
It's got its tail light on.
And that's basically the video. The rest of it's just bullshit. But
How far away were you when you shot that?
3.5 miles.
Now, that still doesn't disprove my point, though, but it was good footage.
What was your point again?
It kind of does.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I'm confused. What was your point again?
It turns. You don't ever see it go up. It just turns.
It
they
has.
thought it was. I heard the lady say it's coming right at us. Did you hear her say that? Rewind it.
Yeah,
It's
she was
coming right at us.
blatantly
What?
incorrect.
But why would she say it's coming right at us? If it's up that high and it's turning, how's it coming at you?
I don't know why I'm not her, but I was there and it wasn't coming at us.
Well, you didn't say that. She did. So I'm
Yeah, she did because she's a fucking idiot.
Well, we don't know that. She's witnessing what you're witnessing.
He was there.
That was her. It doesn't matter. It's a different point of view. Not everybody.
Well, so what?
Okay, hang
She's
on.
not here, so what the hell is her perspective have to do with this?
Hang on. I got something that can clear all this up, and
It's alright. It's alright.
It's not. Well,
No, everybody. I don't think anybody on this panel even gives a fuck. Basically.
But it's honestly
You
not
might not
every
give a
day
fuck,
that I
you
had
do.
the perfect thing for this. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and paste this back to the YouTube app, guys. I'm going to skip ahead here, but bear with me. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
I don't think so. Out of your field of view. Just to get out of your field of view. Okay.
And let me ask you something. That's you. That's you.
Yeah, that's him in his
Nicely
own
done.
video.
Nicely done.
It is very good.
Yeah,
It is
damn
very
good.
Oh
good.
man, hey man, add me, man. I wanna work with you. I
Yeah,
want you to show me how to do some of that stuff, man.
that was nice.
Mm,
You hear me,
okay.
though?
He doesn't want people to agree with him. He wants you to say, no, that was bullshit.
If you want me to
Lady
get you
on the
added,
beat said it was
that
coming
shit, I'll be
through
more than
him
happy
though.
to. But yeah,
Yeah, bro.
see those diagrams that were made kind of illustrate the point, and that's why rockets curve. And so when you see rockets curving like that, they have to do that. You want to know the best way to find out if a rocket is up to total bullshit is if it did launch straight up. You'd be like, that doesn't look right. No, that doesn't look right at all. And then it starts falling right back to where it started, and you're like, oh fuck, we're all gonna die. So yeah, that's basically what would
She
happen.
said it's coming at us.
Yes, and she was wrong.
No, she's not. She's there. She's telling
So
her
am I.
point.
So am I. I was there. That
She's
was my
saying
video.
it's coming at us.
So
If it's that hot, wait.
Wow.
This is a fucking fucking rocket. If it's that fucking high, why would you say it's coming at
Because
us?
she's
Why?
a retard.
No, dude, because it was. It was coming back down.
Are you serious? So you're seriously gonna take a secondhand account from some chick that's not even here as your
I
proof?
heard what she said. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I heard
and
what she said.
I'm shocked and stunned and amazed because I was there too. I'm the one that shot the video.
It was good footage.
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah, let's watch the footage again.
It proved my point even more.
Like,
That's what it did. It just proved my point even more.
What was the point? That rockets curve? Yeah, and my point was that they have to do that.
At her. She said it's coming at us.
Wait, I can't
go anywhere.
So even if it was going at her, it still proves the point that it curves, and which also proves the point that the Earth is round.
It didn't go anywhere. It was coming back down.
Okay, let's watch the footage again, shall we?
No, we're not.
It didn't come back down. It went on and did whatever it was supposed to do for that mission.
Let's watch the footage. Let's watch the footage
Listen to what
again.
they say. Listen to what the people say. Not you.
Watch the rocket though.
Hold on. No. And listen to what the people are saying.
Doesn't matter what they're saying.
Yeah, it does. They're witnesses.
Okay, which direction is it going right now? It's going up, right?
Shut up. It turns. Be quiet.
It already turned.
Yeah, away from us.
Quickly. Look, it's not even up in the fucking atmosphere higher than a fucking airplane. It's coming at them.
God.
Look, it's right there. There's the fucking skyline.
Please don't breathe.
Dude, are you serious?
Do you know what the definition of an atmosphere is? It's in the atmosphere. You're surrounded by atmosphere.
It doesn't leave. It doesn't leave. Go ahead, push play. You're proving.
I don't see it coming back down at them.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep on going.
All right, we'll keep playing.
Yeah, listen to the horrified screams of the people.
Yeah. It sounds horrible. Yeah. Not this good.
Listen to the booming.
Sounds like it's landing somewhere. There. That's where it landed.
Yeah, but notice how there's...
Probably
what you heard there was the sound of 9 Merlin 1D engines kicking some absolute ass.
But probably the misconception that you're seeing a little bit is you only have one pixel.
First off, and I have my own mind to think up shit myself. I don't need Pillbox on here.
I'm
because Pillbox isn't on
you
here.
You watched the video though, and you saw it curve away from us.
I'll tell you this, I watched it and I really couldn't see anything curving either way, but my screen's really small. But if you only have one little dot as reference, it's hard to get a perception of which direction it's facing.
Which is why I said this is a shitty cell phone video, but everyone's like, oh, look, cell phone videos are awesome.
Sorry,
no,
guys.
they suck. I should have had my good cameras with me, but I didn't. But that's all going to change in a week because this same type of rocket, a Falcon 9, is going to be launching in a week, and I'll be uploading that from 2 different camera angles.
Well, that's cool. I mean, you're on your shit, dude. Good for
Yeah,
you. You know what? That's good. I mean, not a lot of people are able to do that. So whatever you come up with, I'm going to pay attention to.
It looks, yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that because
Florida's good for something. Florida's good for something instead of old people in retirement homes.
Well, I don't know.
It's God's waiting room.
It's God's waiting
What?
Literally, everyone here drives big, heavy Cadillacs. They should have no business driving.
All right, so
Let's tie a bow on it. What did we learn?
Well, we
What did we
learned
solve?
that Bubbles doesn't know what a fucking bubble is. We learned why rockets curve. We learned about refraction. We learned that people from Britain don't know what the fuck they're talking about. No offense. We also figured out how to use
The YouTube app.
a YouTube app. Yeah. So yeah, and all the links are in the side to all the videos that we watch except for the ISS one, which is just a fucking dot, so don't even bother.
And the Earth is round.
And the Earth is fucking round, yes.
Sounds good. That's a bow. Tie a bow on it.
Let's tie a bow on that, you know. And at this point, I'm gonna drop the mic.
Damn.
Your ego is too fucking big, Art.
Which is why I said don't massage it, otherwise.
Basic science has no inflation of ego.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you heard that, Red? Basic science is inflation of ego.
Yes.
He just dropped the mic like he just beat up somebody in a rap battle. You know how you beat him up with your verse and then drop the mic and walk off.
Science, bitches, it actually works. Try it.
Well, I'm more humble than that. I like humbleness. I think being humble is good.
You won't find humbleness here.
Yeah, I could tell when you first came in fucking Keefy shit.
There you go.
I didn't like you. I was like, wow, this fuck. Oh, hell no.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to call it a night.
He's coming at me with all this science and math and shit, man. I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out now, so...
Actually, you're kind of cool, though, but my first impression was not good.
It's okay, it's all good. Now I'm going to head out,
Add me back, bro. Add me back, Ghost.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to head out now, so peace out, Girl Scouts. I am outie. I got to get to bed.
Good. Get a cookie.
And I'm going to get a really big cookie. See yas.
Make sure it's a weed cookie.
This has been fun. Thanks for having us in. But sorry Pillbox acted like that.
You're apologizing for Pillbox.
Yeah.
I'm not so much apologizing for him, but I did feel kind of embarrassed for him at one point. But that's a story for another day and another time.
Yeah, I think Pillbox is such an embarrassment that whatever.
Wow, you're mean, Ghost.
Well, everybody saw he's been sexually harassing me in the side chat, so.
He was sexually harassing.
Then he likes to call random. Then he likes to call random people pedophiles and all that shit. So fuck him, he's a piece of shit.
He did stop when I asked him, but anyways, thanks for having me. I'm dropping.
Same.
Yeah, I gotta head out.
Peace out, yo.
I don't know. Do what you want, Rose. Thanks for having me over.
Alright.
I think that pillbox is like wiping your ass with poison ivy, but that's up to you. Have a good one. See you later, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wiping my ass with poison ivy. Thanks. Okay. Anyways.
Man, this thing won't come off, man. It's YouTube thing.
Hey Sue, so what do you think about everything you just saw? Like, I guess they were debating, right? And each person has their sides. Like, what do you think?
Look like the thing took off and started going at an angle, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a damn missile or something. That's falling like a bad missile.
So do you think it was going into space or coming back down to Earth? What do you think?
According to what he just that thing didn't even break the Earth's huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Atmosphere. Damn.
Stop, Ghost.
What?
Be nice. I'll slap him.
Don't cut. What the hell? I gotta go, man. Yeah, I don't play. Yeah, don't cut me off, dude.
Fuck. I was helping you out. You were stuttering.
You wasn't helping me out, man. You wasn't helping nothing out, man.
You couldn't break the Earth's atmosphere, my dude. Very simple fucking word.
Hey, man. I'll holler at you, Rose, man. I don't fuck with corny niggas like that, man. You can beat them.
Oh, okay. Get a goddamn education, Rose. Just look at them hieroglyphs.
I'll holler at you, Rose, man. Beat a cornball. Kick rocks and dress socks and
okay. Read a goddamn science book so you can get educated, my nigga.
Fuck. Dude, Ghost, why are you so mad?
It's not. I'm not mad. I just, people that think science isn't worth anything. I'm just saying, like, why the fuck do you breed?
Wow. What makes you think he doesn't know about science? Because he said,
Dude, I helped him with
Sometimes,
one. I
listen,
helped him with one word.
sometimes I have a lot of words in my mind, right? And they're big fucking words. But I'm trying to condense it really fucking quickly when I'm talking to somebody. So I'll say, but that doesn't mean I don't know what the fuck it means or what I'm trying to say. It's just I'm trying to condense quickly.
I wasn't even trying to be mean that one time. I just helped him out with
That
one
was
fucking word.
mean. But you made him leave, dude.
Oh, boo hoo.
I think he was going to leave anyway.
Get a thick.
No,
I mean, seriously.
listen.
Oh, Scott, one word.
No.
One
I
word.
agree. I booted him out of 3 other hangouts I had because he wouldn't shut up. But I'm just being. I'm trying to say,
Oh, okay, fine. I'll say this. I'm sorry. I guess I could be a bit passionate with shit. But I'm just saying. I mean, but I wouldn't even be mean in that case. I'm just saying one word. He said it sounded like he was struggling. It looked like it didn't break the earth at, and I was just throwing it out. Atmosphere, Shit. I was just saying.
you're like a walking dictionary. I'll correct you. All right.
It wasn't even a correction. I was just helping him out because it seemed like he was looking for that shit. And I'm just saying, like, yo, here it's right there. That's the word. And and he acted like, oh man, you offended me, man. I was about to get there, but you help me out anyway, man. Please. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
You got a sweet talking voice. I'll say that. I could be nice sometimes.
Okay, thank you, Ghost. I could be nice too. I'm just saying, he like ripped him really fucking quick. Oh, he couldn't handle it. You know what? You guys are like hella drama though. Like I've never seen all these guys just come on a fucking hangout and just rip each other apart. It's just I
don't know. Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, like this was a good hangout.
No, it wasn't. Listen, all right. Keefe asked me to go into his hangout, right? And I was like, I didn't even answer. I was like, whatever. And then Christian Anarchist told me Keefe's doing the thing on NASA because of Pillbox. I still didn't understand what was going on. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I keep on getting Keefe saying, come in, come in. I'm like, come in for what? And then I get something from Christian Anarchist saying, yeah, it's going to be a debate. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit up Pillbox. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm out at the store and shit. I come back home and then I see, Keefe saying an invite to come in. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. So I go in and it's like Pillbox posted a video. He said make a hangout on this. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I really didn't know. So I'm just like just trying to help Pillbox out, like you guys wanted to talk to him. He didn't go into the Keefe's hangout, but he was willing to come on mine. So I just gave you guys an opportunity to fucking, do whatever you guys are gonna do about whatever you guys saw, I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, we were trying to get Pillbox in there for the longest. That's why I actually,
Dude, Keefe's even made a fucking phone number for him to call to come in. I was like, holy shit, like you guys weren't playing. So I was like, well, whatever I can do to help with the situation, okay, I'm gonna do it. But otherwise I wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah.
This is beyond me. I don't even fuck around like this. But whatever.
I mean, you don't literally think that they aren't this flat, do you?
No.
Okay, that's awesome. That helps me. Makes me feel better.
Not flat, concave.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Don't get too happy.
Define concave real quick.
Like a contact lens.
Contact lens would be convex, not concave.
Okay.
If we're assuming we're on the outside of this lens that you're positing.
Well, thank you. I'm just starting to look into it now. Hey, you sound like Christian anarchist right there.
No, I'm Scott.
Okay, Scott.
So I'll draw a picture here.
Okay, draw a picture. Yay.
So are you positing that the Earth is shaped like this?
Well, in your nice elementary way, yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You like weed at least, right?
Who?
You like weed at least, right?
What's that? Weed?
Marijuana.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking
You think it got good medical benefits?
about. All right, so yeah, Scott. Basically,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So why do you say that?
Because of all the things I've looked into. It just it's not just one thing. It's not just about flat Earth. It's not just about round Earth. It's not just about one thing. It's not about one thing. It's millions of things. I've been doing this for a long time, dude. I don't care what you think. I mean, I don't even want to. I don't even, whatever you think, you think. I'm not going to convince you otherwise. Because, usually people already have their mind up anyways. It's kind of like talking about religion or politics. But there's a lot of things that add up that I don't think I'm being told the truth. That's all. Basically. Do you think you're being told the truth all the time, Scott?
Not all the time, obviously.
Okay, so is there anything you question that you've been told? Have you looked into it and found out you were right? That there was a reason why you had a hunch about something? Is that
Not when
fair
it
enough?
comes to the shape of the Earth.
I'm not asking that. I'm saying something.
Well, stuff like the NSA that
Okay.
I've
Well, there you go.
suspected for a long time, and then Edward Snowden came out with all the leaks.
Right, and there's gonna be people that are gonna tell you that he's full of shit, and it didn't happen, and they don't do that, and then what are you gonna say?
Well, I don't hear anyone saying that
But how
Edward
about if they
Snowden's
did?
lying, because
No, there is
if they did, I
people
would
that
point them to the fact that the
they
government cares about the fact
hold
that he's
on.
done this and they're trying to arrest him.
Yeah, exactly. They want to put him in jail.
Yeah.
And he escaped to China and he did some other stuff. He's doing
He's in
interviews and
Russia
stuff.
now, I think.
Yeah, I think he's in Russia now, but he was in China first. So how about if somebody attacked you and said, no, that none of that is true. Everything you saw in the interviews with him and him saying whatever he said is a lie. And you know it's true. You've seen the video, you've seen him, you heard what he said, and people are telling you you're full of shit.
I would point them towards the various sources where
Exactly.
various government agencies like the NSA are not denying it.
But then they still tell you you're full of shit.
Then I would know that they're full of shit.
Exactly. And that's what I deal with every day. Exactly. Point.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking about this model you're proposing. So do you think that the sun and the moon are above the Earth?
Okay, I have a question for you. Now, when we have the eclipse, right, is the sun and the moon the same exact size?
From our perspective, about, yeah.
Yeah, so why are they exactly the same size? When the sun is further distant, but it's bigger, and then you have the moon, which is our moon. How are they the same fucking size to our perspective? And then on top of that, I want to throw this out there too. You have Mars, right, which is closer to us than the sun. The sun is bigger, I know that, but Mars is closer. Why does it look like a tiny star that's a trillion miles away? You can barely even see it. It just glistens, and you might see a little bit of color to it, and that's Mars. Why is it so far that that's a star next to it? It looks the same exact fucking size, and the government tells us that's a trillion miles away. So then Mars is the same size from our perspective. Why? How is that possible?
Okay. I'll address the size of the sun and the moon first.
I want you to draw that. If you could draw that, that would be awesome. Because right now,
I'll open up
it
a
looks
new
like
one
a sad
first.
face with fucked up eyes, like David Bowie eyes or something.
Yeah, so here is a model of a more common acceptance of what our solar system looks like. So you have the sun here, and then you would have
We're gonna play
the orbit Earth.
Pictionary.
It's not to scale at all.
It looks like an egg.
You have the orbit of Mercury.
Okay.
Here we go, there's Mercury.
It looks sunny side up.
Yeah, and outside of that you have the orbit of Venus.
Can everybody here see this?
If you present me to everyone, then they'll be able to see it.
Am I?
I'm screen sharing, so when I talk they can see it, but
Okay,
I'm not being presented.
How do I present you?
It's one of the buttons in the Hangout toolbox, I think, or the control room. Okay. I don't know, I've never ran a Hangout, so
it's alright, I'll figure it
out. I don't know exactly how it works.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, then you have Venus out here, and then we have the Earth.
I shared controls with you. Go ahead.
Oh, here we go, present to everyone. Okay, now everyone should be able to see it.
Okay, cool.
And we have the Earth, which is the third planet from the Sun.
Wait, because everybody's seeing it now, you have to explain it from the beginning now.
Yeah, so we have the Sun here, the orbit of Mercury, and the planet Mercury, the planet Venus, orbit of Venus, and then I'll make the Earth green. And obviously they wouldn't be all lined up, because they'll be at different points in the orbits at any given time.
Obviously.
And then,
go ahead.
Yeah.
But no, but recently, we're going to have a lineup real recently.
Yeah, some of them line up occasionally, but
yeah,
it's actually mathematically impossible for all the planets to
all of them but Pluto is going to line up in 2015. So that's pretty cool. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not sure if that's true, but I'll just
look it up, dude. I will give you a link. Go.
I would love to see one. I know that it's impossible for Pluto to line up because...
Okay, I'll do it right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know it's impossible for Pluto to line up because it has a resonance with Neptune, which means that Pluto orbits twice for every 3 orbits of Neptune, which means that they can never line up. And I think that Mercury is also in resonance with another one of the planets. I don't remember though. And then we have, anyway, 4th planet from the Sun, Mars, and I'll make that red. And I'll draw the Moon too, because why not? So as to the reason that the Moon and the Sun look the same size when we have a solar eclipse, 2 things. One is that they're not exactly the same size. They are a little bit off, but they do look pretty close in the sky. And that is honestly just luck. We are in a lucky time in the astronomic progress of the motions of these various bodies, such that the Moon happens to be at a distance from the Earth that it looks about the same size as the Sun. And the Moon is moving away from us at a very slow rate. And so eventually, far off in the future, that would no longer be true. The Moon would then be smaller than the Sun. And the corollary to that is that in the past, the Moon was larger in the sky. So anyway, eventually, in the far future, if the Moon continues to move farther away from the Earth, then you wouldn't get solar eclipses in exactly the same way because the Moon will not block as much of the Sun as it does now. As for what you said about Mars...
Hey, Sky. Hey, my boy. How you doing?
As for what you said about Mars, at some points in Mars's orbit, it might be closer to the Earth than the Sun is. For example, if, like in the drawing that I made, if Mars and the Earth are on the same side of the Sun, then Mars might be closer. But if Mars and the Earth are on opposite sides of the Sun from each other, if they're on a different point in their orbit, then obviously Mars would be farther away from the Earth. And what you have to realize is that, as for why Mars looks so small, is that it's at a very large distance away, much farther than the Moon. And Mars is also much smaller than the Sun, so you'd expect it to be smaller than the Sun. And it's basically pretty close to the size of the Earth, so you would expect it to be incredibly small in our sky. Does that address what you were asking?
That was cool. Wow. And you just drew that?
Yeah, I just drew this in Microsoft Paint really quickly.
You're really good, dude. I couldn't do that. Like that. That's awesome. Alright, whatever you said, I'm going to take that as cool. It's all good.
Okay. Anyway, going back to the model that you were proposing,
Yes.
which looks like this.
Oh wow! Compared to your picture, thanks a lot.
Well, I'm
You
not
couldn't
sure
make
if there's any better way to do it. I can make the Earth green.
make it look pretty. It looks all fucked up, man. Come on, man. You're representing me all fucked up.
And that's the best I can do.
All right, that's not nice. All right, so Adius, Addis, you there, bro? Oh, you're asleep. Okay.
So, do you think that?
Change the picture, dude. That is not.
I can't think of any better way to draw it.
That's not nice, dude. It looks bad. It looks
I can
hella
draw a
bad.
top-down view.
Well, something. Help. Fucking what the fuck? It looks like a sad fucking emoji. It looks like. Come on. It's fucked up. Alright, Woof.
Yeah.
I can't draw South America.
Woof, you there?
Oh my gosh,
I'm here.
Grim is in the house.
Yeah,
Hello.
say hello.
Hello.
Aw, look at Woofy.
What's up?
Alright, so what do you think about everything you heard tonight? I know that, you're a little...
What you can't hear me?
I can hear you, dude. I can fucking hear you. What do you mean? I can hear you. What do you think about everything that was
There's
said
a fucking
tonight?
lag. I can hear it.
Oh, okay. So you're probably in the Antarctic.
Yeah,
Yeah, around the flat Earth in the ice somewhere.
yeah, but yeah, I just hope that a lot of the information has been received to the actual minds that want to be educated about space and Earth and stuff like this. And I hope no matter what scientific literacy is is actually received.
But what do you have to say about it? Like, do you have anything to say? Like, is he right? Is he wrong? What do you believe, dude? Nobody knows what the fuck you believe. I haven't heard nothing from you.
I mean, yeah, I think he's right. I mean, I trust his model. It seems pretty freaking solid. I mean, you could check I mean, seriously, you could circumnavigate the freaking Earth. I mean, you could get in a plane and see the curvature of it. I mean, what else is there?
Okay,
You
but
can actually check the geostationary position of it. I mean, it's simple geometry.
okay, but airplanes do have fish bubble windows, right? Even helicopters.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't stop the fact you could get in a plane and go around it.
Okay, so you believe the Earth is round?
Yeah, because there are observations that are made as old as a freaking ancient Greek civilization.
Well, that's not true because back in civilization, they thought the Earth was flat, and if you thought differently, they would kill you.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty common misconception that.
No, I'm talking about before Columbus. They thought the Earth was flat. And
yeah, that's not actually true.
Wait. And if you thought differently, they would kill you. It's kind of like witchcraft.
Why? Why? Who
I don't
upholds
fucking know. I didn't live back then. I don't fucking know why. But that's what they
you don't fucking know who was furthest.
What do you mean?
Okay. You said that the Earth is flat, and anyone who said otherwise.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying back in the day, a long time ago, with Christopher Columbus. Before that, they thought the Earth was flat.
Yeah, that's a really common historical misconception.
Christopher Columbus sailed the seas, right? And he proved that it wasn't, right?
Yeah, it's not actually true.
Okay, well, I know it's not true. I know it's not true, but that's what they say, correct?
That's a myth.
Okay, but
that's a very common misconception.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You said that anyone who went against this thing would be killed. Who and for what purpose?
Back then, it's kind of like witchcraft. If you said that, like in Salem, hold on, let me tell you. Hold on, 1 second, dude. Okay, in Salem, right? Those are the common witches that got burned, right? For knowing too much more than other people, right? Yes. So back then, even further, there was no Salem. Okay, this is before so-called Christopher Columbus came to, America and whatever. Back then, they believed the Earth was flat. Have you not heard this story or not, dude? Like seriously, it's elementary. And when and Christopher Columbus said, "No, it's not flat. I'm gonna sell my boat and I'm gonna go find other lands in so-called found North America." Right?
Okay.
It's true.
Well, okay.
You know this,
Well,
right?
here,
Not an
here's a
accurate representation.
okay. Here's the problem. Yeah. As
What's the
Scott is saying.
problem? What's the fucking
Okay,
problem,
okay,
dude?
chill the
Can I
fuck,
take a stab at this, Wolf?
chill the fuck out. Jeez, I'm trying to answer your question. Damn, relax. Okay. There's a problem with that. As Scott said, it's a misconception. I mean, people back then in the Middle Ages knew that the freaking Earth was round. I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't.
Okay, so
Well, they did not know the Earth was round. They said
Yeah,
it
they
was
did.
flat. No,
That's
they
not
did
true.
not. What year are you talking about?
I'm talking about the time.
Eratosthenes, who aced this linked in the side, he was like 300 BC, I think,
200 BC.
something like that. And he was able to measure
Fuck
the
you,
circumference of
dude.
the Earth.
Fuck you. You're gonna come out with 200 BC. Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I am serious.
Okay, and where do you get
And
this from?
Pythagoras
Alright,
was around
Let me
600
see.
BC,
Let me
and
see
he
the
also
fucking
said
link.
the Earth is
Is this
flat.
the link right here? Is this the link right
Yeah,
here?
Acis post it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Eratosthenes,
Fuck yeah. I
I
want
can
to
tell
see
you
this
about him
shit,
because
dude.
I actually wrote an
Alright,
essay
that's
about this
fine.
recently
I want to see it.
for a class that I have.
Alright. Dude, hold
He
on.
was able to measure the circumference of the Earth by comparing the difference in the angles of shadows
Alright.
cast down wells at two
Okay,
different latitudes.
Wikipedia, where people are able to edit and not. Okay, that's fine.
Now,
Whatever.
I will pull out the source for the
No,
essay that
it's
I wrote a
fine.
few months
I
ago.
get the gist of it.
Right.
You just
And
cannot base anything on Wikipedia as solitary. But I will look at it and I can scan it and know what to get and what not to get.
Okay,
Go ahead.
for
Now,
one thing,
I will be
for one
honest about the
thing, shut up.
limitations of that specific experiment because that actual result could happen.
Hold on, Sky. Hold on, Sky wants to say something. Go ahead, Sky.
yeah, anyway, his figure was
Alright.
about
Hold on,
15%
Sky wants.
larger.
Hold on. Sky wants to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, Sky, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, for one thing, this Earth is round. God made it. We don't know until we go up to space, and we don't know if it is flat or not. It's not flat. You're sitting on Earth, and it looks like it's flat, but it's not.
It's a pancake.
Yeah.
You just said yeah. I said it's a pancake. You said yeah.
Holy shit.
I can read you the first paragraph to my essay that addresses this exact topic.
Go ahead.
Okay. Contrary to popular belief, Europeans living in the 15th century did not think that the Earth was flat. The famous Greek mathematician Pythagoras understood that the Earth was spherical as early as the 6th century BCE. And in 240 BCE, the astronomer Eratosthenes was able to measure the diameter and circumference of the planet. Eratosthenes' figure was only about 15% larger than the true value. Christopher Columbus himself owned a copy of Geography, a Roman work by Ptolemy which held that the maps of Europe were based on spherical projections.
It's Eratosthenes.
Yeah, and also,
So you
Rose,
want to- right.
Rose, let me ask you a question. Are you saying that if a person were to sail, like, on a boat, like, just over the horizon, like, would they, like, fall off the planet, or
No,
would
I
they be
didn't say
able
that.
to circumnavigate?
Oh, come on, Ghost. Use your common
Anyway,
sense. Use your common
But
sense.
also, the interesting thing about the Eratosthenean model is that actually you could get the same results with a sun that is extremely close, because that model assumes that the sun's rays are parallel, but if they aren't, then you would get actually the exact same results. So that is kind of a limitation, but it's I think it's a better assumption to say that the lines are parallel. But anyway.
Fair enough.
He believed that it was spherical.
Hold on. No.
Yes. Oh yeah. People believed it's been spherical for the longest time, from what I understand.
And there was a Roman map maker named Ptolemy, and his maps were based on a spherical projection. And so that's in the days of the Roman Empire. And Christopher Columbus had a copy of his book, according to a citation in my essay.
I'm sure he did, right on
Anyway,
the ship, right?
Yeah, and what Columbus was trying to prove, he wasn't trying to prove the Earth is round. He wanted to find a faster route to India. for trade.
I know, but
And the
he
issue was
said
that
that but he was in the history books when you go to school as founding North America. He didn't found North America. America was already there with the Indians, but he
right, and
gets
Leif
fucking
Erikson.
credit for that. He gets credit for that. It's
He
bullshit.
does. And that's partially
Yeah.
due to a lot of Catholic propaganda back in the 1930s.
Yeah,
But that's another story.
exactly. Oh, yeah, I know about that too. And that's
Yeah.
bullshit, though. Anyways, go
Anyway,
ahead.
he wanted to find a faster route to India. And the issue that they had back in those days was that it wasn't that they thought the Earth was flat. It was that measuring distances across land and sea was really difficult. And so what Columbus even though they knew the overall circumference and size of the planet, and so Columbus thought that Asia was much larger than it was, and that would mean that India would be much closer across the Atlantic Ocean. And it actually ended up being at about the same distance. He thought India would be at about the same distance as North America was, in fact. And so that's why when he reached North America, he thought it was India, and he called it the Indies. But it is a very common misconception that he thought that the Earth was flat. That's not true. They knew it was round.
Yes, actually it's very difficult to measure. I think latitude, whichever one of the two it is, without accurate timepieces. And
Yeah, they knew longitude because they could use the stars.
yes, yes.
Latitude is more difficult. Measuring distances was difficult.
Yeah, imagine having to do it manually with actual rope or something like that.
Yeah, well, what they did
and
was
you couldn't on a ship. Right?
Yeah, they tried to work it out based on the speed that they were moving and how long they've been going.
But that takes massively wild assumptions, and
Yeah, it's not very precise.
It deviates very quickly after a couple days. Yeah.
Where were we? I don't even remember.
And not to mention that when we die, we'll know when the Earth is round because we'll be leaving the Earth.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think my body will physically leave when I die. I think it's just gonna return back into the Earth.
You're wrong. If you read the Bible, you'll know. I'm a true Christian. I know what's gonna happen.
So my body's going to be whisked away by what?
It's going to be decayed, and it's going to be in the ground, and you won't know, you don't care, and your soul or whatever spirit will be lifted by whoever will take you. And whoever doesn't, they stay here, and then Earth will be destroyed, and you'll be destroyed.
Yeah.
All of us, right? I mean, when Andromeda crashes into us, right?
No, the
in
Lord
how many
of our
billions of
Savior.
years?
The Lord will take
the estimate for Andromeda is like 2 billion-ish.
Yeah, I actually really want to go down to the South Pole and see it, because you can see it with your naked eye.
I don't think you can see. Well, you can see the center of Andromeda.
Right, exactly. Yeah, just a small. It's just a small.
It looks like a star though, because you can only see the center.
Exactly.
Okay,
You're right, exactly.
If the Earth is flat, how in the world can you travel if it's flat? I mean, if you can travel it and you go all the way to, I don't know, like Australia, you'll just fall off. If you're saying it's flat, then how come you're saying you'll fall off if you say it's flat?
I don't believe it's flat.
I believe it's round because God made it and we don't know it until God shows us. So get off the subject.
I mean, so how does physics work in that kind of universe? Like, because the accretion model makes a lot of sense in a global sense, right? That we're just
the flat Earth model. The gravity works completely differently than it actually does.
Well, yeah, I mean, some people say that they accelerate. You're accelerating the
accelerating upward at 9.8 meters per second.
Yeah.
Vsauce, the YouTube channel Vsauce, had a great video on this a few weeks ago and talked about how. So if you look what I'm screen sharing, if you're in the center, say you're here in the flat Earth, and you have gravity pulling you
Oh,
almost straight
God.
down since you're being pulled down in every direction.
Alright. You're wrong.
But
Alright, so anyways, let's
what am I
move
wrong
on.
about?
You're wrong about that.
About what?
You're a little pitcher, dude. Stop. You're wrong.
Well, I mean, isn't that a flat Earth model?
This is
No,
a convex model.
but it doesn't look good. You're
But
making
that's
it.
fine. It doesn't matter.
You made your shit look hella cool, dude. You put the sun with the rings and the planets.
Yeah,
It
well,
looked
that's
good.
because this is easy to draw.
No, dude. No, fuck that. You're doing it wrong.
For one, this is the one that I drew of solar system. That's a top-down view, which is easier. This is from the side.
Alright, well, anyway.
Anyway, what are you saying?
Yeah, so if you're here in the center, then you have everything pulling down on you the same, and so gravity would work mostly normal. But as you go further towards the edges, say you're standing right here on the edge, you'd have everything to the left. You'd be being pulled completely sideways. You'd be being pulled.
Well,
that way.
if it was spinning, right? Or
No, not if it's spinning,
Oh,
even
you
if
mean
it's
if it's stationary? Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you're
right.
on the
Yes.
edge.
Right. Yes, because
Until eventually
center
you'd be able to
mass.
go up here on the side, and you would
Yes.
stand here, gravity
Right.
pulling you straight down.
Yes.
You'd be on a cylinder, which would be interesting.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, but in the fact that gravity doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
In reality shows us that this is not what reality's like.
Yeah, I mean, there was actually I didn't go to it because it cost like $3,000 or something like that, but this computer security conference that I sometimes go to, they had one of the annual conferences actually on a boat in Antarctica. They actually, like, as a group, I think like a couple hundred guys, took like a cruise ship to Antarctica and like talked about hacking computers and just network security and that kind of stuff. It was really cool. Sadly, I didn't go. I might go next time though, because that sounds amazing. I mean, come on, like being there with a whole bunch of computer nerds at the Antarctic.
I would fucking so be there. Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God. I'd book in
Yeah.
advance. I'd
Right.
fucking be there. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Go look for those Nazi bunkers that they have down there in the
That's cool.
Antarctic.
Hey, did you see Destination Truth when they went to the Antarctic? If it was the Antarctic, but
No.
you didn't see it?
No, I haven't seen. I don't even know who that is.
Destination Truth.
Destination. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's on Sci-Fi. It's on Sci-Fi, bro.
Oh. I haven't turned on the TV, and I mean I am an internet dweller. I don't go anywhere else.
I don't have a fucking cable. It's been like 7 years. Shut up,
Oh,
Sky.
okay. So, got like
Yeah, I don't
Hulu
I don't
or
watch
something?
TV.
Got like Hulu or something?
No, it's a TV show. It's called Destination Truth.
Oh, okay. Like download it.
It's a TV show. Well, you should watch it. Yeah, when they go to the Antarctic.
Oh, huh.
Yeah,
Nice. They probably have it on YouTube, like an episode.
Yeah. Or Netflix.
Let me see.
It's on Netflix for sure. I don't know about YouTube. Sci-Fi is kind of fucking tricky about their shit. They want you to pay $1 or something sometimes, 99 cents or whatever.
Oh, yes, they do. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll watch you later.
Yeah. That was cool.
Is that supposed to be a penis?
No, I'm trying to draw a
I'm
top-down
just
view
playing.
of,
I'm just
of
playing.
what Rose is talking about.
Oh, that looks like a head. Oh.
He fucks up with. You know what? If I tell him what to draw, like, it's not. It doesn't give it fucking.
You know what, screw it. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Okay. Anyways, so you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna talk to Wolf. Wolf, how you
Oh,
doing?
come on. I was just playing.
I know, Sky. Wolf, you there?
Wolf,
Ghost,
wolf.
man.
Wolf.
Ghost
Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf, wolf. Get your doggy.
AFK.
I want to slice your throat.
No, you have to whistle.
There
Yeah,
you
so,
go.
Rose,
Perfect.
I believe what you're proposing is that
let me see.
a Earth that looks like this,
Let me see. Hold on.
and then from the side,
It's the NASA. Yeah, that's it.
and then
Oh.
from the side it is curved. rather than being flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There are a number of problems with this model. This does solve.
No. Listen, you
hold
are
on,
not.
hold on. I wasn't
Wait.
done.
Hold on. Let me just say this real
Okay.
quick. You go ahead. Admiral Byrd did 3 expeditions and saw this. This is the flat Earth that he came back with. So go ahead. You're not Admiral Byrd. You don't have 3 expeditions that was funded by the president. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I have a few things to say about that too, but I'll
Yeah,
put a
I
thumbs up
want to
on that
hear
for later.
that. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Carry on.
this does
Carry on.
solve some
Yeah,
of the issues. This does solve some of the issues, like ships disappearing over the horizon, but
Exactly.
an orbit is impossible in this model.
Exactly, and that's why it fucking curves.
No, an orbit.
That's why.
Okay.
No, the rockets shoot up and curve because they can't fucking go out, dude. Okay, go ahead.
You can't
So you
handle
have
the
the
truth.
rocket. You have the rocket that's going up here, and then it curves sideways.
No, a little bit
Then-
higher than that, dude.
Yeah, well, whatever. But then, what's keeping it from coming back down in this model?
Well, you don't know that. You don't know. She said it's coming right at us. It's coming right
Okay,
at
well,
us.
let's talk about the ISS, because you acknowledged earlier that the ISS does in fact orbit the Earth. So, what we hold in the ISS above the ground in this model?
No, Sodom and Lot is hiding still.
It's still higher. You didn't even draw the atmosphere, first off. So it's like a contact lens on top of a contact lens. It's kind of like those stupid fucking dolls. You open a fucking Russian doll, and it's another doll, and you open that doll, it's another fucking doll. Kind of like, come on.
Yes, we catch your drift. We catch it. Yes, okay.
No.
Okay, so this will be the atmosphere.
No, that is not the fucking atmosphere.
That's the atmosphere.
one
That's the
thing
sky.
is-
No, it's not. It's not the fucking atmosphere, dude. That is not a clear perception
Best
of
I
the
can do.
atmosphere. Well, that sucks, dude. Like, seriously, that sucks. Okay, go. Whatever. Do what
So
you
anyway, so rocket goes up, and then it curves to go into orbit. And then what keeps it up there after that?
Nothing, because fucking
It's
propeller
gravity.
falls off.
It's gravity.
The propeller falls off before it even hits the fucking blue, dude. And you've seen it. I could show you footage. He showed you footage. Red. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it has multiple stages, but
Yeah,
that's
okay,
beside
go
the
ahead.
point.
Wolf.
It is. Wolf is being wolfy.
I mean, what happens in a spherical model is if the Earth is a sphere. No,
Okay. I love you, Scott.
Ooh,
You're
that looks like a
fucking
big
hilarious.
boob. What the
Dude,
freak?
you're fucking hilarious.
You have it go up, and then it goes sideways, and it continues to go sideways all the way around once it's
Big
picked up
nipple.
enough velocity,
That's a big nipple. Oh my god.
and it continues to orbit.
Oh, you think?
That's because it can keep
wait,
moving
wait.
around. That's how orbit works.
Wait. It goes all the way. That rocket. Okay. Every rocket that flies out of space goes all the way around the world and takes off from the same point it took off. Are you serious?
Why
Is that-
so serious?
Are you serious, God? Come on, dude. You can't believe that.
Why
Do you
so
believe that?
serious?
You fucking believe that? Wait, and on top of that, wait. Now, when it first went up off the Earth, right? Look at. No, you erased it. What the fuck? Yeah, right there. Okay, right there. The propeller falls off. So
They
it's
don't
gonna.
have propellers.
No, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. The fucking engine thing falls off with the fire. So it gets to that point right there. Yep. Yeah, right there. So the fire, the booster comes off right at that point.
One of them
And-
does.
Okay, and then it free falls all the way around the world and then takes back off.
It doesn't take back off.
Well, yeah, because it has to go into the
Once it's out of-
atmosphere. Wait. Yeah, it does. Because it has to go into the atmosphere at that point that you just made right there. Yeah, that's the point. So it has to go all the way around and then go out from that point again. Really? Does that
No, it
make
doesn't
sense
go-
to you? Yeah, it doesn't make sense, Scott. And
I don't
you
know how
have
to explain this better.
It's okay. I can. So it goes all the way up, shoots out, goes to the right, or the left or whatever, it doesn't matter. And then the fire booster falls off at that point and then goes free falling all the way around the Earth, all the way around with nothing to propel it. It goes all the way around the Earth
Okay,
to the
I see where
same.
you're misunderstanding.
No, no. This is what you're showing. And then it comes back to that point and propels out. Why not
Wait, so what
propel
happens is
out from that point? It doesn't make sense.
that it's accelerating all through this curve here. This is where
Right,
it's
I
dropping off
know that.
boosters.
I know that it has a fucking. I know that. I mean, that's common sense. It shoots up. It has the fire. It boosts it the fuck up, and then it starts curving, and then you're
Right.
drawing it
And
that
once
it
it's
went
here at its
all the
final
way around
altitude,
the.
it
Oh,
continues to
it's
accelerate
around the Earth.
sideways,
Back.
yes.
Yes, back to the
And then it
point
doesn't come
where.
back down. It just keeps going.
Wait. Yeah, but back to the point that it took off to go into the atmosphere.
Boop.
Yeah, that makes sense. That fucking makes sense.
No, it doesn't come back to the point that it took off to do anything.
Well, that's what you just did. No, no, no. You erased it. You went all the way around the Earth, and you came back to the fucking arrow, and then you pointed that it went out. You did that, dude. Rewind the
It
fucking
doesn't
tape.
go out
That's what you
anymore
did.
after this.
It doesn't. Okay, so that's space. Right there at that.
Yeah.
At that.
Yes.
Okay.
The second circle that I drew is its final orbit.
That's it. That's space.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Do you have any proof of that?
Well, this is how orbital mechanics works.
Well, like you guys want proof of what the fuck I'm saying. Do you have proof of that? How do you come to that conclusion?
Because this is how gravity works.
Oh, really? But
Okay.
no, you guys want proof. It's not about what I say. I have to prove what I say. But you want proof. You can't show proof with that. It's just that's how it works. That's it. So take
Well, this
it.
is why they curve.
Oh, okay. Because that's what they tell you.
Oh, dear.
No proof. No proof.
Well, the point is that in this model, there's a reason that once it's in orbit, that it doesn't fall back down. So it has enough horizontal velocity
Oh
that
my
it keeps
god.
going.
You don't fucking know that, dude. You don't
Here
know
you
that.
go. Here you
Come
go.
on,
If you're in the vacuum of
Here
space, once
you
you achieve
go.
your
Come on, Scott.
velocity,
Come on, Scott. Come on.
then you keep going.
Scott,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
the Earth.
Scott, you're cool, but you're wrong. No, that's not the Earth. That's what they want you to think the Earth is.
It looks pretty.
It does not look pretty. Yay! Icarus! That was cool. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, now you live probably way up here, and you wait. No. You live down here. You live up here. No, wait, no.
Hey, prove it! Hey, I want proof that you know this.
Mhm.
You have to show proof. Don't just show me fucking your photoshopped Earth model.
No, it's not photoshopped. I just found it on the internet.
It's
That's
bullshit,
the
dude.
little marble image.
It's bullshit. That is photoshopped image right there.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
know.
older than Photoshop.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
the Apollo 17 mission, the
I don't
famous.
think it's bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it's the famous.
Get the fuck out your ass, dude. Get the fuck out your ass. That is a
Famous,
fake
sickle-
fucking picture.
Sickle.
you're-
Oh no! Wait! I'm just saying what.
Wait, are you claiming this picture is real? That's
No,
what I
I'm
want to know.
saying that it's the famous sickle cloud picture.
Okay.
So, you know, right at the bottom.
Alright.
You see right. Yeah, you see right at the bottom. You can see the little cloud that looks like a sickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying, you don't think that picture is real, do you? That's not a real picture of the Earth, right? You know that.
It's taken by us astronauts.
Really?
Yes, say cheese.
I don't believe you.
Oh, dude, this is so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna look up something for you peoples. You peoples. Hey,
What are you looking up? What the fuck are you looking up, dude?
But yeah, no,
I'm looking
Scott,
at everything.
Scott, you were spot on with the orbital mechanics. And where, so actually, Scott, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, okay, so you know right there we had that picture with the circle, you know, the Earth. Yeah, right there. So So okay, wait. Let just go directly above where it launched into the atmosphere, just at the edge of the atmosphere, right? Right there, yeah. So if it had no lateral motion whatsoever, where would it drop?
It would fall back to where it was, just about.
Right, exactly. But now if it had a velocity higher than the escape velocity, where would it drop?
It would keep going straight out.
Exactly.
And if it's in the middle, then it's going to go sideways.
Hey. I have a question.
Okay.
Who has Icarus banned? Because he can't come into my hangout, and that is my other co-host, and I'd like him to come in, and somebody is banning him. And can you please unban him? Please.
Oh.
Oh.
Somebody
okay,
help
so
him.
Somebody's banning. No, wait. No. Answer the question. Icarus, who banned him? Please.
I haven't banned anyone.
Look what I just found.
Icarus. Sky, did
I've
you
never
ban
met
Icarus?
I've never met
Yes,
Icarus.
I don't know who.
Sky warps. You see right there? It says it's a bumpy spheroid.
It's fucking Sky, dude. I swear to God.
Bumpy spheroid.
There you go. Enjoy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
That's fucking Sky.
But okay. So Rose, those series of questions I asked Scott was and his answers, was any of that controversial?
No.
Okay. And so you're saying that we can't build rockets that would be able to accomplish?
No, I'm not saying that we can't. No, we can. We can fucking build rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying we
Okay.
haven't. You've seen the fucking rockets. How can I say that we can't build?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's common sense.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to put words in your mouth. And so you don't think that the thing that Scott said, that we could make a rocket that would encircle the Earth?
Yeah, it does. It encircles the Earth. Yeah, and it can keep on going. It's not leaving. There's no proof of that, dude. Every rocket has to circle the Earth to leave? No, dude. Are you fucking serious?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
that's
that doesn't even make sense.
Well,
So
the point is that in this model, there's a reason that something in orbit doesn't fall back down to the ground. It's because it's moving fast enough horizontally. But if the Earth was the shape that you're proposing, why isn't it falling back down?
It does. That's why she said it's coming back at us. That's why you still see it moving all the way around the fucking Earth, because it's not leaving. It's not fucking leaving. Dude, come on, you drew it.
Now, in that video that Redline posted, I'm pretty sure that person was probably messing around with one of their friends.
It doesn't matter. That's what she said. And it's true. Yeah, it's true. We don't know that. You can't speculate, dude. That would hold up in court. But what I'm saying, by what I'm seeing, I have to speculate in my mind and realize that she might mean the same thing that I might fucking believe in. So.
When did the people stop believing the Earth was flat? Everybody.
My point is that if the Earth was shaped like this, there's no reason that they would be able to maintain an orbit unless it was constantly burning fuel.
I want to hear somebody else's opinion about this. Wolf, go ahead.
Bada bing.
Bada bing.
How does it maintain an orbit?
Wolf, Wolf.
Dude, are you stupid?
I'm being nice. Wolf, have we been to the moon?
Dude.
Alright, somebody still has him banned. You have to unblock Icarus.
Maybe you should try coming in on a different account, I don't know.
No. Alright.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. And interrupt this program.
Alright, there you go.
Marky.
Mark.
Yeah, I gotta fucking join
I gotta join in on fucking Mark Manuel. Bro.
Well, at
Mark
least you.
Manuel's gonna kick you all. I'm gonna kick all your asses now. Oh,
Alright, nice.
now you get them fighting words now. Now you blocking me? You blocking me? That's what you gonna do now? Okay. Well, now you have Mark Manuel up in your ass.
Yay. Okay.
I'm
Dude,
gonna fucking.
I've been
I'm gonna finger
all
blast every one of you. Finger blast every fucking one of you. You got a dick? You got a fucking vagina? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna finger blast every fucking one of you. Alright?
Hey, Mark, why so serious?
No, I'm not serious. I'm joking, actually. That's the whole point. I'm just joking.
Alright,
If
so
you
we're
wanna
talking
call me,
we're talking
here's my
about
card.
how people think the fucking Earth is round and fucking astronauts and NASA and moons and fucking bullshit, dude. I do not like to talk about, and you know that. I'm being very nice tonight. I can give a fuck less what people think, but anyways, what do you think about that?
Spin me right around, maybe like
Go ahead,
right around. What? Who's in here? Oh, oh.
Alright,
My,
Damon.
my third eye is shining. Right now.
Damon.
It's glinting. Glint. You see the glint?
I don't know. Hold on. I got to. Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
There.
Yeah. Fucking anime shit.
I got you.
Why are you calling me, Rose?
Huh? I didn't
Are
call
you
you.
calling me?
There.
Oh, I'm
Right
sorry.
there.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I was like, what the
Look
heck?
at me.
Dude, that was my phone. I asked, butt called you.
Fuck you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me right now. See? Got you guys. God damn it. Fuck.
Alright, Adius.
Hey, so what are you doing with NASA shit?
No, I'm done, dude. I'm fucking done. That's pillbox shit, dude. Pillbox
What are you
fucking
talking
put
about?
out Listen, dude. Pillbox put out a fucking video and told Keefe to make a hangout on it, and then he didn't show up. And then I'm like, oh my god. And then Keefe's, what does he do? Contacts me because he can't get a hold of Pillbox and asks me to come in there. And everybody's fucking going off, and I don't even know what the fuck anyone's talking about. So I bounced the fuck out of there. And then I was like, Pillbox was like, well, we were gonna do a hangout anyway. So I was like, well, you might as well fucking do it, dude. You know. So then I create this hangout, and everybody came in here and went psycho on me. It's fucked up. Shit, dude. Anyways, yeah, that's my day. All right, Ghost. What do you have to say, bro?
I need a bucket. Benny. 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 Where's my bucket? Benny.
Ghost. Go ahead.
Yeah, ghost.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, you stupid fucking ghost. Ghost bust.
I'm asking people, so. Damn it. Are you gonna talk?
Ghostbusters.
Nobody's gonna talk?
Check this out.
Hello.
Alright, there you go. Cause I was gonna be like, fuck.
I was gonna do something cool, but now you fucking.
Hold on. Damon,
Hello.
you have a cool avatar. Alright. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say? Or ask? Or do?
Well, I was trying to join earlier, but this is my first time on this kind of thing. My bad.
You sound ridiculous.
Wait,
I
I didn't hear what he said. It was hella low.
It was good. No, this guy is fucking killer, dude. The Damon guy, man, I love that guy, man. He's so cool.
Alright.
What were you saying, Damon?
I couldn't hear him.
Alright, go ahead. Sorry, I was just trying to join earlier when you were talking about the planets and orbiting, and well, I think I joined in too late. I think I was on lag.
It's okay. You're here now.
Alright.
Well, oh yeah, if you like major clusterfucks, you missed it.
As Village Sevenfold says, welcome to the family.
Skyward, I will tear you apart.
Damon, okay, and is there anything you want to say, or what did you think? What you heard?
After trying to get on here, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Crap.
Aw, come on, Damon. I'm giving you the spotlight, dude. I'm shining the spotlight on your face, man. Come on. Sit it out, man. Sit it out. Come on, you can do it.
Nah, I forgot. It's early in the morning. Shoot.
Huh?
It's so early in the morning, I totally forgot. My bad.
Oh, okay. Damon? That was cool. Alright, Damon, well, I'm gonna keep you in mind. Alright,
I
Mark.
got you, Damon. I got you, Damon.
Mark, what do you think about the flat Earth and the round Earth and the curvature and all this fucking shit that people are talking about? This fucking lame as fuck. What do you think?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that John LeBon is amazing. John LeBon, FDW. John LeBon for the win.
Alright, but did he talk about it? Has he talked about flat Earth or curvature or anything?
Yeah, basically John LeBon. So basically John LeBon. Oh yeah, I was thinking about John LeBon.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Sky.
Are you serious? You thought that was an actual answer? You thought that was an actual answer? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I like how he just said some random gibberish and you were just like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that was total bullshit. You accepted it. You accepted it as something. It's like, oh my god. Wow, Rose, you gotta brush up on your hosting skills here.
No, I think I'm doing good. I'm asking people.
Yeah, you're good. At least you're asking, but you gotta.
Nothing to see here. Moving on. I'm just moving on. You're not saying shit, dude. I'm asking.
You didn't say anything though. That's not good. All I said was John LeBon. All I said was John LeBon, and I repeated that like 4 times. That's all I said.
And that's all you said, so I have to move on.
Yeah, but you didn't even fucking question it. You didn't say anything.
I did in my head.
You did not question. You did not question.
I did in my fucking head. I did.
Yeah, well, in your head.
Subscribe.
Does not mean anything.
It does mean everything, dude.
No, it means nothing.
Yeah, it does. Alright, so what are you gonna say?
Well, speak your mind. Speak your mind.
I have been. I just want to shut the fuck up now.
Actually, I saw some of the comments that you left, so yeah.
Yeah, I think we concluded. I think we have enough evidence to conclude that the Earth is fucking round. I think it's a detriment to our species to think that's flat.
Right. So John LeBon is right. John LeBon's right, and fluoride is good for you. So fluoride, everyone drink some fluoride tonight. Okay.
How about everybody drink some bleach?
No, I'm not saying that.
Sky, there is
I'm talking about a slow kill, Sky. No, you're talking. You're on the other end of the spectrum. I'm talking about a slow kill. Okay. Soft.
Slow kill, get some rat poisoning.
No, fluoride, dude. Fluoride. Okay. God. Sky. Come on. Get with the genocide, man. Come on.
Part of me was kind of wishing euthanasia for humans was possible during sometimes of this thing.
Can't believe you guys are in for this Sky shit.
Wait, what?
Come on, Sky. Sky.
What?
Sky.
What do you want, human?
Crazy, dude.
I just want Sky to respond. I don't care what it is.
I know.
Sky. Transformers.
Yes.
Robots in disguise. Oh, got you.
Robots in the sky.
Warp.
That's all.
Scout.
Oh, it is true. That is a flying robot.
See that
Did you
shit
not
though?
notice that?
Hey, but Transformers, remember in part 3 they went to the moon? It
Yeah,
was like,
dark of the
Yeah.
moon.
Earth is.
motherfuckers!
Dark of the moon.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon.
But with no side though. Just dark of the moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they dropped the side. They dropped the sky warp on that one.
You want me to talk like Skyward?
Whoa, that's weird.
Whoa.
All right. So, anyways,
I must crush the Autobots.
ask the geese. What's your fucking name, dude?
ISIS.
ISIS?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ISIS. Okay.
Yes, I'm those people causing trouble in the Middle East right now.
Yeah, you're CIA. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, ISIS. All right.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. I'm just kind of listening to you guys. Also, kind of got some work that I'm doing too, so I kind of just hop on and do this. You guys?
So, what's your picture of your avatar? That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's a hydrogen fuel cell. Oh, it's
A hydrogen fuel cell.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking sick, dude. Is that
Yeah.
real? Is that real?
Yes, actually, it was done by Spawar, if you've ever heard of him. It's actually a experimental branch of the Navy. They funded some of the research, and I thought that I like that piece. Everybody thinks it's a bong, though.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking.
heart.
It looks like a dabber, like a really nice dabber with gold instead of water. Instead of water, it's gold. That's cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Damon, go ahead.
Huh? Oh, I was just saying it kind of looks like a mechanical heart.
Yeah, cool. Anything you want to say? Anything, whatever the fuck you want to do. Go ahead.
So how's it going?
What?
I just said, how's it going?
No, I'm asking you that.
Well, it is about 3:26 in the morning. Just chilling.
That's it? Just chilling?
Pretty much reading.
You're reading?
Yep.
I know, I love reading. What are you reading?
About Sumerians.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a friend that's into Aryans. Alright. So, like, what about what?
Well, what I like to normally do is just read about ancient culture and oh, okay. I guess one of the main things I like to do is just try to find the common things between ancient religions and stuff. So that's
You
just
dum dum, give me gum gum.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's
We're very special over here. Go ahead.
It's alright.
I'm a special ed kid. Oh dear.
We're very special. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Damn it.
Oh, wow. That's just pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm just reading. I'm listening to your guys' chat.
Cool.
If I find a topic you guys are talking about that I know about, that'll.
Well, what do you know about? Like, what do you know? Like, everything you've heard, like, what's your opinion? That's what I really want to get at right now.
Well,
This guy stopped yawning. Go ahead,
Oh,
Dave.
you can hear it. Whoa.
Yeah, you're fucking totally yawning, dude. Go ahead.
And I had this thing on studio. That's probably why.
That's why you're in the mix. Okay, go ahead, Damon.
At 99.5, the wolf.
All right. Got your thing.
Shoot, I actually honestly forgot what I was gonna what I was gonna put in.
Yeah, we do that sometimes.
I was just trying to figure out a way like how I can get into the conversation, and I think I got into the part where I kind of died off. I mean, not like died off, but I mean like the conversation, that part of the conversation ended. So.
Yeah, totally. But what's your opinion, though? It doesn't matter if the conversation ended. You still have a right to your opinion. What do you think?
Well, I think it was fake too.
You think it was fake too?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Right on. And what made you come to that conclusion?
Shoot.
Numerous things. It has to be numerous of things because you can't just go by one YouTube video or because somebody said something or posted something. You have to have a numerous amounts of information to come to that kind of conclusion because that's big, dude. That's big shit. You can't just say the earth is round or we didn't go to the moon. You can't just fucking say that kind of shit, you know?
I understand that.
Yeah, you can't just fucking say that, dude, without fucking proper investigation, research, and proof. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Um, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. Um,
Say whatever you're thinking right now, dude. Just say whatever the fuck you're thinking. It doesn't matter.
whatever.
All right, fair enough, Damon.
Sorry.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No, it's okay, and I'm sorry if I don't have much to say at the moment.
Well, you know that's fair enough. It's fair enough. You know, you don't. You don't. All right, I know Scott does. Go ahead, Scott.
I just got a score of 76 in Flappy Bird.
Okay. Go ahead, Scott. What else do you have for us?
Right now, nothing, I guess.
Nothing, but a boiled egg. Admiral Byrd, the flat Earth, and your fucked up shit about rockets flying over the Earth and landing somewhere that you don't have no proof they landed. Okay. Anything else?
That Lambo.
That
Bada bing, bada
Landlo.
bing, bada bing, bada bing. Does anybody like grr?
No, they don't. They're like mean men.
Oh, no.
They're mean men. They're
It's
fucking mean
Invader
men.
Zim.
Sucks, dude. Fucked up.
Boing.
Right on their head with a ping pong ball. Boing.
Boing. Boing. Bong.
Bong bong.
Bing bong.
Alright. So anyways, Scott? Still there, bro?
Yeah.
I am
I'm
Barack
still
Obama, and I approve this message.
Pillbox's new name is Bubbles.
Where's Pillbox?
He left, dude. He got fucking frustrated and bounced the fuck out. I was like, wow.
And he got butt hurt.
He got butt hurt, you know. But, you know, he was making his points. They were making their points. But it was like not fair in a way because I understand what he's trying to say and he's trying to be passionate about it, but it's just not coming across conclusive. So, yeah,
Pillbox,
you know,
if you're listening, we're
love you,
sorry.
bro. Love you, bro.
Mr. Pillbox, if you're listening, you won $1 million. This is
Alright.
what happened.
Alright, ATS, is there anything else you will have to say or anything at the floor? ATS. Bong boy. Fucking
Bing bong.
dabber. Bing bong. Hey, Bing bong.
Hey.
Hey, Bing bong. Hey. He's not there. He's gone. He went night-night. Alright, well, I don't know what to say. I guess I'm gonna stop the broadcast and wait for people to come in afterwards that don't have the guts to come in while it's live.
They're scared.
I know, they're fucking scared.
But
that's okay. It's okay, atheist. Don't hurt yourself. I'm gonna stop the broadcast because I guarantee you when I do, hell of people are gonna come in. So I'm just gonna do it. Everybody say bye.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Subscribe. Boop.
Alright. Peace out. Check you on the flip side,
Boop.
bitches.